Yeah! Welcome, everyone. Go ahead.
Welcome, everybody, to another Realmsmith live session tonight. We are doing the Order of Dragonsbane, episode 21? 22? No, not even that high. What episode are we? 18?
12.
12. Feels like we've done so many more.
Close.
It's been a little while. I apologize, everybody. I was sick last time, and I thank you all very much for your humbling and wonderful words. I am almost 100% better. So thank you very much for all that. It was awesome. Thank you. All right, welcome to the table. Tonight we've got a really, really awesome game for you. I'm really excited for it. I've been looking forward to this for a little while, and I'm so glad that tonight we finally get to do it. It was going to be a bit of a Halloween game. Now it's not, because Halloween happened. So, I don't know, Christmas, Thanksgiving? What do you think?
Is it American Halloween coming in?
American Halloween, yeah.
American Thanksgiving.
American Thanksgiving? It's the same thing.
American Halloween.
American Halloween. Just kidding. All right. So, without further ado, Jay's going to come over here. He's going to give some announcements.
Yep.
So, here, let me just take off
Yes.
the lapel.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, because it's really on there.
I know we have so many announcements, so many good things to talk about.
Great, amazing things to talk about.
All right. Oh, we have a tavern dog. That's the first thing. Somebody bring her over here so we can introduce her to everyone. She's a prop,
Millie.
Yeah, she's a prop dog.
Oh.
She's
Here, give her to
our
me.
tavern.
We're gonna
Don't
serve,
burn her. Don't
we're
burn
gonna
her.
serve her.
Don't burn her.
In the
Okay.
tavern today.
This here is Millie.
Yeah.
Millie is our new tavern dog. I just adopted her like 2 weeks ago, and she's deaf, but she's wonderful, and she's 4, and she's just spooked by like shadows and glare and stuff, but she's so adorable. All right, so announcements. Here you go. I'll cut up here. Okay. All right, announcements. First off, we want to introduce a new moderator that we have for the chat. When you guys are commenting, you're going to see Rebecca Woodbury. Thank you, Rebecca. We want to welcome you to the Realmsmith team. She's going to be helping us to moderate on a weekly basis. And so she's going to be posting stuff. If you have questions, you can interact with Rebecca in the chat on Facebook specifically. Not on YouTube yet and all that stuff. But anyways, we'll get there. But she's just there to answer any of your questions or explain anything to you that we're not able to. Man, that smoke is right in my face. It's kind of cool. New crate. So our crate for November, the theme, it's called Dungeon Crawl. And the encounter in the crate is written by none other than Brandon Perkins. Woo! Pop your head in. That's when you're supposed to... Brandon Perkins. And it's going to be, if you're in the mood for a retro... old school dungeon crawl, this is the crate for you. So check it out at realmsmith.tv. And basically what that is we ship you everything that you need to run an amazing dungeon experience, along with a bunch of crafting stuff and Vallejo paints and minis in the box, which is great. Millie is very excited about the dungeon crawl crate. We want to thank our partners, WizKids, of course, as always, Sirenscape, who has provided us all the ambient music for tonight, as well as Dwarven Forge. We're going to be partnering with them to do some content next month, and we're going to have some of their stuff on our table tonight, and we love Dwarven Forge very much, and we've been featuring them in the Sentinels of the Storm campaign. Speaking of which, next week, right here, 7:30 on Monday, we'll be doing Sentinels of the Storm. This is Order of Dragonsbane, and Sentinels of the Storm, IDM, and Brandon plays a character, and we have a whole other cast other than that. Tonight's giveaway, again, as usual, WizKids prize pack. In order to enter, this is very important, and Rebecca will help you with this, is you have to share our stream out on your Facebook page. In order to do that, make sure that the stream is public. There's a little drop down at the top that says just friends, but make sure that it says public, because if it's not public, we have no idea that that you've done it. So we need to know that you've shared in order for you to get an entry. So again, share it out, make sure it's public, and if you like what you see tonight, there's a little bell icon above the live stream that we're doing right now. If you click that, you'll be notified every time that we go live, so you'll never miss a stream, which would be great. Episode 4 of the Beholder series is out. Those are all the public episodes. Episode 5 will be coming and is only available to members of the Realm, where we're going to show people how to add LEDs to all the eye stalks of the Beholder and then create a really cool decorative base to put the battery into. So definitely check that out. That'll be awesome and it'll be fun. And PAX. So at the end of this month, this is really, really exciting for us. November 30th to December 2nd, we are at PAX, and we will be holding masterclass sessions with some very special guests that I can finally announce. Will be more added. I can't tell you exactly what slot they're going to be in, but that will be updated over the next 2 weeks. We have Holly Conrad from Dice Camera Action, who plays Strix, joining us for one. We have Rudy Rutenberg from Ace Arcana, who will be joining us for one as well. And we have V, the Crafting Muse, who will also be joining us for one. We are very, very excited. There are some other YouTubers and such that will be introducing, or that will be included, and we're super pumped about that. And that's it for announcements. So if you are at PAX, please hit us up. Let us know you're going to be there. And then you can sign up for masterclasses. I think the Friday morning they open up registration, I think. But anyways, check that out. Back to Brandon.
All right, here. Tavern dog away.
Just make sure you put the lapel back on.
Okay. And we're back. And lapel as well. So, all right, we're doing something very special today. A little bit different from what we normally do for character intros because we've got some really talented people that hang out around here. So, without further ado, I want to let you know members of the realm got to ask some very specific questions of our characters tonight as part of this very special character introduction. So, is everything ready? Good to go. Okay. Crichton, we got some questions for you, sir. Yeah, can you hear us okay?
I think I can hear you okay.
All right, excellent. Okay, so we've got some questions for you because we want to get to know you a little bit better. First, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am a Dragonborn monk of the Renuku clan.
All right, excellent. All right, so we got some questions for you. What is your greatest fear?
Dying without honor.
Makes sense. Who do you miss the most from back home?
I would say my master, my sensei, who taught me everything I know.
What is your favorite food?
That is a good question. Food is just a means of sustenance. Food for the soul is the true food. But I prefer steak.
Steak. Good choice. Good choice. All right, and one question that will be asked of everybody comes from Krista, our member of the realm. If anybody is a member of the realm, go to the realm on Facebook. You can ask more questions if you would like to see more of this in the break today. So her question is, hold on, which party member do you like the best, and which do you like the least?
I believe everyone has their own purpose in life and brings a certain essence to what we do. But I like Shamgar.
All right, who do you dislike?
There is no one I dislike. All living things serve a purpose.
All right. Okay, thank you very, very much for
You're
your
welcome,
time,
gracious DM. Thank you.
Mr. Crichton. All right, who's next? All right, DeGraff? All right, so DeGraff Woolsby is next. As you can see his stat card right there. Everybody is now level 4. Ah, there we go.
Yes, hello.
Okay, DeGraff, give us a quick rundown on yourself.
Well, I'm a musician. I'm a bard. I love to sing songs and make people happy. But mostly, I like when people are happy about me.
All right. What is your least favorite personal trait?
Oh, my least favorite. I mean, as a favorite trait, or my most favorite trait about me, or my least favorite trait about what others think of me.
And your least favorite trait about yourself, sir?
Oh, well, I can sometimes be too awesome. That's a problem. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All
Yep.
right. No, fair enough. Fair enough.
Uh-huh.
Now you seem to respect yourself quite a bit.
I respect myself among other things I respect less, yes.
Indeed. Okay. So if there was anyone that you admire more than yourself, who would it be?
Wait, the question was...
Is if there was anyone who you admire more than yourself, who would it be?
That's a good one, but maybe badly asked. I don't believe that... Is it wrong to say it doesn't exist? Is that wrong?
It's all on you.
Okay.
No wrong answers.
Good.
All right. Last question. Well,
Okay.
before we get to our community question,
Yes, Rebecca.
what brings you-
Rebecca.
what brings you to tears?
Me.
Yeah, what brings DeGraff to tears?
Well, let me tell you. There are times when I'm not around. When people need me. And all I want to do is always be there for those who love me. I'm about to cry now. I should go. Wait, Rebecca.
Last question
Right.
from Trista.
Okay, I'm back.
Which party member do you like the best, and which do you like the least?
Okay, well, I personally really enjoy, I'll have to vote for Shamgar myself. He wears a 24/7 loincloth. How is that not amazing? And then my least favorite one would be, well, it changes. Whoever least likes me is the one I least like.
That's fair. All right.
Right? Doesn't
Yeah,
that make
yeah.
sense, right?
Sounds about right.
Okay, good.
All right.
All right.
Who's coming up next there, DeGraff?
Oh, well, let me, it's one of my friends. It's going to be Cornelius is behind me here. One moment.
Ah.
Cornelius!
Oh, Cornelius. Yeah.
Stop it!
Yeah, get him to stand on a
Okay,
chair or
it's my turn.
something.
That was great. That was a really great intro. Amazing.
Yeah, I can hear you back there, Cornelius. Yeah.
Graf won't get out of my way.
Yeah, well, that's a regular problem.
He's hogging the space.
He really likes to just be right there, doesn't he?
I really like you, Mr. Graf, but I think it's my turn now.
All right. Here goes. Oh, hey, there he
Hi.
is.
Hi, Mr. Brandon.
Hey, Cornelius, what's up?
I'm so excited for tonight.
Yeah, me too. me
Thank
too.
you for letting us be here.
Yeah,
You're
no problem.
so short.
It's genetic.
2'11", right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, tell us a bit about yourself.
I'm a druid. I'm a gnome. I'm pretty nice.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You spent some time at sea, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, do you have a favorite story from that time?
Oh, I remember it well. I remember as I was just a few miles away, and I could already begin to hear the water crashing against the shores, and the smell of the salt mixing with the fresh leaves and the grass.
Uh-huh.
And as I walked, I knew I was still probably a day away from the ship.
Yeah.
But I pressed on, excited and happy and looking forward to it. And
Sorry,
So-
I don't want to be rude, but is there a shorter version?
yeah. I was very excited when I got to the ship that my shipmate, Horvath, he actually had a whole bunch of stuff, juggling balls and cards and all
okay.
sorts of stuff that I had that mine had gone missing.
Yeah.
It was stolen from me, so I was so excited when I found out that he had the exact same stuff.
Yeah.
And he didn't know how to use it, so I bought it off him, and we both won.
Cool. Yeah, okay, now that's cool. That's really cool. Say, what does Shamgar smell like?
Well, having spent some time on his shoulders, I would say he smells a bit like a box of sticky raisins wrapped with leather.
Wow, it kind
With
of looks like it
a
smells like that.
slight clove finish.
Huh. Well, perfect.
At least at the shoulders. I've also stood near him.
Okay, so
And my head
uh-huh.
is 2 foot. Oh, sorry, you go ahead.
No, that okay, yeah. Which party member do you like the best, and which do you like the least?
Well, I love all the party members. Obviously, we all play a very special and significant role. And
Obviously.
Mr. Crane, he's not so good, but everybody, like, we're all pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. All right, that's fair. So I guess we just have Shamgar left, right?
Yeah. Hey, Kevin Shammy.
Awesome. All right. Yeah, Shamgar's coming up
You
next.
smell so.
If you're unaware, Shamgar is the tallest of the group, and he often has Cornelius perched upon his shoulder. He's a very kind soul, a man of few words, so it's going to be interesting to hear what he has to say here, because honestly, he just doesn't say a whole lot. So it's pretty crazy. So you can see a stat card there, a strength of 20. So he's a quite powerful being. Oh, there's Shamgar now. Hey Shamgar, how's it going?
Hello.
Yeah. So you're tall. You're really tall. Okay. So tell us about yourself. Something interesting about Shamgar.
I'm the oldest in my family. At 35.
Uh-huh.
I'm the elder of my tribe.
Uh-huh.
Everyone older than me was killed by orcs.
Oh. Okay. So that's sounds like a bad weekend. Or a day. Okay. So let's bring it back to happier times. What's your first memory ever?
My first memory is darkness.
Okay. Perfect. Well said. All right. Okay. So let's get philosophical here, Shamgar. We know who Shamgar is. We know what Shamgar is, but why is Shamgar?
Shamgar is because Shamgar has to be.
All right. Okay. All right. All right. So, which party member do you like the best, and which do you like the least, Shamgar?
I enjoy the music of DeGraff. So maybe I like him the best. But until I can save the rest of my tribe, I will like myself the least.
Oh, wow. All right. That's deep. All right. I guess that's it for character intros. Thank you very much for talking
Welcome.
this way and in such an animated form. All right. So as we'd said before in the announcements, we are going to be at PAX Unplugged. We're really excited. You're going to see everybody here at the table minus Dave, because he's just not going to be there. Okay, so we're going to recap last session real quick.
We were all still right here.
It's like nothing
Hi, everyone.
happened at all. It's amazing. It would be funny if you guys were all in the wrong seats. Next time. So,
Missed
anyway.
opportunity.
Does anybody remember Pokeroo? I feel like... Yeah.
That was so fun.
That's great.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, so...
Let us know if you want to see more of that, folks.
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
enjoyed that little interaction.
It was
With
the
our
first
animated
time.
as much as we did.
So it's a little self-indulgent.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
The novelty may
Yeah.
have only been,
Yeah.
been won over on us. So we'll see. So, okay, as far as the recap from last episode, our brave adventurers have been looking for the secrets of the cult of the Dragon Queen. They had encountered them on a number of occasions. They had fought them in the bandit camp, and they had made their way back to Greenest, which had originally been attacked by those very dragon cultists. After that, they made their way down the Kiontar River towards El Terrell, where they're looking for Antar Froom. We pick up with our intrepid adventurers as they take their landing at El Terrell, and they have just spoken to a townsperson who's let them know that Antar Froom can be found in a tavern called... not that tavern. Sorry, the Pair of Black Antlers pub. All right, so picking back up with all of you, you are still at the pier.
Does it seem like we're gonna be able to, like we could paddle back up this river, or was the river basically just taking us and we were steering, or is there a chance that we're actually gonna be able to row back up?
The river was carrying you with it, and it's a pretty strong river. So if you're looking to make your way back up, it's going to be very, very hard with that current.
Okay.
Especially with there were sections of rapids, and especially around the bends, there's two. The river meets in one, so there's two rivers that come together in one. As you may remember, you had to take a very hard turn.
Yeah, and we did it quite well. I'm just gonna suggest to the party that if we don't need whenever we leave here, if we're not taking the river, that we should make sure we come back and sell the boat so we can bring the money. Oh, sorry. When we're leaving here, if we're not leaving by the river, we should probably come and sell the boat so that we can return the money back to the people of Greenest.
Wise.
Thank you, Mr. Craig.
I kind of agree. I agree. We should sell back the boat.
Right? No, we're going to sell the boat and return the money to the people of Greenest.
Am I confused?
Yes.
Okay.
Is your loot dry yet?
No. Can I ask a question, DM?
Yes.
Is my loot dry?
Dry enough to play, if that's what you would like to do.
Okay. Just wondering.
So you did drop it in the water and I saved it for you.
But it also saved our lives, if I recall.
I don't think that's what happened, but...
Well, that's what I recall. So...
It was a paddle for a little while.
It was a paddle.
It was.
It was.
And what a paddle.
All right.
a
Well, let's head into town.
All right. So, you begin to head into town. You find a narrow. Well, there's a number of narrow streets that come off of the come away from the pier. But you do remember the townsperson had pointed one direction specifically, so you're heading basically that way. And you hear a familiar voice calling to you. Oi! Oi! Long time no see! And
Sounds
you
like
recognize...
Mr. Crumb. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm
Mr.
sorry.
Crumb?
I'll just...
Oh, so you recognize the voice of Leos and Erlenthal. As he comes bounding up to you, you know, deking around some people, he comes up to you. Well, it's great to see you again. I know it hasn't been that long, but look at us here. How did you get here? Which way did you come? Did you take the road?
Yeah, we took the boat.
Boat? You took the river?
Yeah, we took the river.
Oh, well, not bad at all. It's a fairly good choice. You got here much faster than you would have by the road, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. So, well, I'm glad you've made it. I guess you're here to talk to Anthar Froom.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, great. I
Do you know where he
apologize,
is?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. He's at the Pair of Black Antlers pub. I'm on my way over there right now. It's amazing that we just happened to cross each other in the street.
You were on the... Okay.
Yeah, I was heading over there.
Well, let's go.
All right.
I make sure that my hood is pulled up, and I'm just trying to obscure my dragonbornness as much as possible, just to
Okay.
not get any attention.
All right. How about we do I guess a deception check might work.
Oh.
Yeah. Just to see if you're able to cover yourself enough to deceive others.
Don't screw me, Norse Foundry.
Don't
Natural 20.
What?
22.
Yeah, that's amazing. So, you cover yourself very well, but you also handle yourself in a very unseemly way where you don't command any attention. You just seem to blend right in.
But it's not stealth.
Right.
Like, we know that he's him.
Oh,
We
yeah,
know that
you-
he's him.
You just don't
You
see
know
any
that he's
dragonbornness.
Yeah. There's no sheen of a scale.
He's put his wheels back on.
Look, there's a non-dragon over there.
It looks like a curtain moving gently.
So I pony up close, like right close to
Yeah.
him if I can, and I say, you know, I find you quite pretty.
I'd like to get close as well. And just say this. There's nothing wrong with how you look. There's nothing wrong with it.
I agree.
My grandmother had a very pointy nose as well, and you've got a pointy nose, and I wouldn't be ashamed.
I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, you're an 8 in my books.
I keep walking.
I'll just give a sad nod, like, poor guy.
So, walking down the street, you see the giant ball of light hovering above the city. As you'd recognized on your approach. The one that
sun?
keeps undead at bay.
Wait, okay,
No.
continue.
No, it's it looks a lot like the sun, but it just hovers right above the city, always on. And everything that the light touches, the undead will avoid. And as you walk through the city, you notice it's primarily a population of humans, elves, half-elves, and the occasional dwarf. And oddly, you thought you saw a tabaxi walk by, which is very strange indeed.
Tabaxi.
Tabaxi.
I'd rather take a Uber.
Tabaxer.
Why are you attacking me?
That was terrible.
Terrible.
To bearable.
Terrible. Oh, man. Okay. This is gonna be a good night.
Yeah, excellent, excellent.
Sorry.
Making your way up the cobblestone street, you see jutting out from the side of one of the buildings a very large pair of black antlers. Just up here, gentlemen.
I'll assume that's the pair of Black Antlers pub.
One and the same.
Good.
You're a clever one, you know.
Where do the Atherns come from?
Oh, those antlers. Oh.
Do I
So-
know? Actually, do I know?
Do you roll history?
Yeah, I do.
Yes, he does.
Oh, it's good as a 3. 4.
All right.
My.
Yeah, no idea. No idea. You can imagine it was a large creature, whatever it was.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah. It's,
Where do the others come from?
Oh, well, I don't know the whole story, but from what I've heard, it's a very, very large beast, like a massive black deer.
I was thinking a large beast.
Yeah, well, I mean, to me they look like deer's antlers, but I don't know much more than that. Yeah, but some have some crazy stories about them. I don't know about any of that. To me, they just look like they're from a very large black deer. Yes. So anyway,
Oh, thank you.
would you like to? Let's come on in.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So he opens the door and allows you all to shuffle through. And as you enter in, you notice that at this point of the day, the tavern itself, the pub itself, is not all that busy. And he gestures towards the back. There's a room back there that Antov room frequents. It's really his place. And some other members of the Order of the Gauntlet will also stay there when they come to town. For now, it's just he and I. I want to let you know before we go there, though. He's not easily impressed. I've told him about your coming, and all that you've done and all that we've done together. However, I suspect he's still going to want to test you.
Well, don't worry. I think with my friendly nature and his big size and DeGraff's great music, I think we have a chance.
Have you forgotten someone?
Oh, and your
Yes.
beautiful skin.
Yes.
You have beautiful skin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You should take off your robe for him to show your skill. So, let's go
Yes.
see him. Can I look around the room and see kind of who's there, what's there?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
I do.
Yeah, give
We're
me,
inside the.
perception. Yeah.
How busy
That's
is
a
it?
natural
Not
one.
very busy at all.
I rolled a 2 and now a 1 this game. Thank you, Woodworm, for not making dice.
Woodworm.
Woodworm.
Love it. Yep.
I did thank them for not making these dice, which is the first time I've gotten that right.
All right. Woodworm. Yep. Okay. So,
I rolled a 1.
all right. With a 1, you see.
Worm wood.
You're just so happy.
You just noticed.
Oh, double wrong.
You're just so distracted with what he said that you're not even
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
not
thinking. You're not even really catching anything about the people
Yeah,
that are in
I'm
the room.
not doing great.
For the
today.
most part, it's just the bartender. That's it. You see, it's a 2-story building. There's a set of stairs that goes up. You imagine the top side is probably an inn, but from here you just move forward towards the back of the tavern, where you find the door that Leosin had gestured to, and he gives a quick rap on the door
Can I memorize
with a
the
bit of a
rap?
rhythm.
I gotta remember that.
If you like, it's up to you.
There's
remember
the
it.
door, so go on in.
No, nothing like that.
It's up to you.
No, the rap.
Oh dear.
No.
Not that
I
kind
thought that was the rap.
Can I just scan the room and take note of just the kind of characters that are in the room currently and
Okay. Perception.
who might be watching and all that
Unless
stuff?
you're doing an investigative look, then it's investigative.
No. Well, yeah, investigative, I'd say.
Okay.
19.
All right. So with the 19, like there are not very many people in there. In total, there's about 3. You've got the barkeep, and you see 2 people just sitting at chairs. They seem like they'd be probably regulars, but they are eyeing the group fairly closely.
Okay.
They seem fairly common. Nothing about them really stands out extra, but they are watching you all with almost cut eye.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's not
I
nice.
wish, I wish I knew what.
It's not nice at all.
Yeah. So one half elf, the other is an elf.
Okay.
Sorry, can you describe the characters again?
Okay. One's a half elf.
Half elf.
Yeah. And the other one is a high elven man.
Are they dressed any certain way? Just kind of commoners, or?
The half elf seems to be dressed just like most of the commoners. However, the high elf does seem to carry himself with a little bit more poise,
Okay.
and his clothes are not dulled by the sun or washing. They're still quite bright,
Huh. Okay.
but worn, like not worn out, but
Right.
you can see that they're comfortably worn. They're not brand new or anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I'll wait for the door to open.
All right. So. After knocking on the door, Leosin opens the door. Vroom. It's now a good time. And you hear coming out, yes, now is a good time. So, he leads you in. Oh, this is why you're bothering me in the day. You didn't want to take them here at night?
I like this guy already. I like him.
I laugh awkwardly.
We
Yes.
came to see you.
I'm sure you did. I'm a little upset because normally this is my sleeping time and I wasn't expecting guests. However, I'm not an upset person, and I'm pretty happy overall to finally see these faces that I've been told about with such gusto.
Yeah.
So, with that, tell me about yourselves.
Okay.
What's he dressed as? Like what's his general countenance?
So you see him. He's wearing armor. So when he's talking about he usually sleeps at this time, you're like,
Yeah.
why would you sleep? Like, It doesn't make
That
sense because you're wearing
stinks.
armor. He's got a silver gauntlet on one arm, and on his chest is a crest of a gauntlet holding a sword.
Okay.
If you guys could, anybody that would like to, you can roll history. to see
Yeah.
if
That's
what I was gonna
recognize-
do.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Well,
That is
15.
not enough. That is a
I
6.
couldn't roll a 0, so
Excuse me, Shamgar.
Okay, so you rolled a 15.
yeah, I did.
I rolled 15 as well.
15.
Yeah,
16.
15. Wow.
16. Okay. The three of you recognize this emblem right away. It is the sigil of the
Sigil, yeah.
sorry, of the Order of the Gauntlet. So you also see some symbols on him that are reminiscent of the god of heroics known as Torm.
Shoot, Sigil
Showing
of the
that
Game
he's-
of Thrones is what's in my head. Sigil of the Order.
The Order of the Gauntlet.
Order of the
Order of the Gauntlet. Okay, and you guys
And,
know.
Sorry, and the what's?
Sorry,
Order
and some religious symbols tied to Torm, who is the god of heroics and bravery.
Torm.
Yeah, Torm.
Torm.
Yeah. So you've come across people in the past who have been servants of Torm, and you've known them to be very brave fighters, and the kind that you respect for their ability to handle themselves in combat.
Oh, okay.
Graf, you've known people who are members of the Order of the Gauntlet before,
Okay.
and you find them, for the most part, to be a little too stern to enjoy good music. And for you in your travels, you've also met people from the Order of the Gauntlet. However, you've only spoken to them, on occasion. You know, like some high-level information about the Order. The Order is known for its drive towards order, vigilance, and the fight against evil. So that's what they stand for.
I noticed your sigil. From the Order of the Gauntlet.
Yes.
And Torm is what, the god of heroics and bravery?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
You did? Yeah. Okay, good. I'm wondering if perhaps, in the past, your order,
Yes.
from what I understand, doesn't really enjoy, music. Is that fair?
I think that's deeply prejudicial.
Okay. Well, no, I just wanted to say that if music is on the side of good, and you're on the side of good, then we should be on the side of good together.
We can be on the side of good together without having to listen to music. I'm just saying.
I lower my head at this point. Like I just take it down. And not too
Okay.
concerned about hiding it.
That's the spirit.
There you go.
I heard you a tiny one. You are pretty tiny. Yeah.
Sorry.
You keep cleaning.
Here's
Spiny.
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 Tiny.
Shiny?
The light.
Are you
Yes.
saying shiny?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
No.
Shiny.
Yeah.
Never heard that one before.
You haven't heard Shiny?
This whole time
We've
this
been
is going
hiding.
on, Leo is just kind of there, like.
Okay.
Like what's the general what kind of feeling are we getting from Leo?
Leozen is
Is he
he
racist?
seems a little uncomfortable. Like he was really hoping this would be going better, but he knows Anthar's in a bad mood, and he's just
Okay.
you can see that he's really hoping that something's going to turn for
Yeah.
the best. in
We-
all of
We
this.
come for business regarding Tiamat, the Queen of Dragons. We mean to stop her. Can you help us?
I've heard a little bit about this. Leozen has given me some information.
I can't even.
Listen, you gotta pull it together. If any one of us goes wrong,
Okay. Sorry.
Yes, you're the one who
Okay.
generally puts it together,
You're
Jay. Come on,
You're
man.
channeling like Rocky Balboa and like I don't know something else.
A little
Okay.
Rocky Balboa, a little Marlon Brando.
Yeah. It's
Um,
like Godfather meets Rocky. Yeah. Okay, go. I'm good.
I've heard a little bit about this from the. All right. Here.
No, you gotta do it.
No,
We're
we're good. We're good.
It's not you, it's
We'll keep it
us.
together.
Okay,
It's
go.
us.
It's
Go.
good.
Go.
It's us.
We'll
No,
keep
I'm
it
pretty
together.
sure it's my fault
No, we
this time.
can't.
I just can't look at your
Okay,
face.
go.
All right. It seems very dire.
drum is this guy laughing in the speaker?
Are you sure? Are you sure
Yes, that's
that's
the
problem?
why.
It's him.
That's the why of it all.
Or is it that I can't keep it together?
No,
Either?
you're good.
No, you're
Okay.
doing great. You're doing great.
The situation is very dire.
The situation is dire, you say?
It seems very dire. From what Leothan and Nassim have told me. I'm sorry, guys.
Nassim, yes.
Yeah, from what they had
Leothan-
told me of what you had seen in the bandit camp and what you had seen inside the cave at the bandit camp.
Yes. We did see a lot. We did see a lot of things.
He told me about some eggs.
Eggs. Our friends was stolen away by a giant dragon. That was
Stolen.
Yes, stolen. Well, right in front of that cave. You remember that?
Yeah, they were taken.
I
I don't know if they wanted to.
still think about Ricey to this day. You remember him?
I remember him. He was drunk.
All the time.
What can you tell us about the cult of the dragon?
Listen, I don't trust you yet. You may have traveled with these companions of mine. But they are in order of the gauntlet. Okay, they're harpers. So, that's a different animal entirely. I trust them to a point, but I don't trust you. You're gonna have to earn it.
And what does that entail? Earning your trust.
I turn my back to him and I say, okay. And I
Fall
let myself go back.
Okay, he stands there and lets you fall.
Oh,
To which I say, but good try, old one.
I thought he was going to catch me.
He doesn't have a long way to go down.
So, as you do that, you look back and you see Antar just looking at Leo's and like,
Like, why would you do it? That's okay.
people that
That's
you
so
brought
okay.
to me here.
You go, I'll catch you.
How big? Did the comparison?
I'll
Yeah,
catch
so
you.
he's a dwarf. He is quite stepped
Okay.
and hardy.
Right.
You get the impression that if he's going to fall back onto Cornelius, it probably wouldn't go well for Cornelius.
The offer stands. It's okay. It's okay. You weren't ready. I'm ready. You can trust me.
Actually, no, I say, I apologize for my companions.
Finally, someone with some sense.
You clearly are a man of honor.
Yes, keep going.
I'm very confused.
What must we do to gain your trust?
All right. Let's see. I'm a paladin, Tom, and I spend my days. Fighting undead. Light above us protects the city from most undead. But below us, in the sewers, sometimes there's undead. Lately, I've been getting reports of screams from the sewers. I don't like going down there, and I'm busy today with other things, as you can tell.
Yeah, you were good.
What I've seen of the sewers, let me tell you, they have quite a few different folks in them. You may have to find yourself splitting up, just so you know. Usually anything I find down there is too bad. Just, it's kind of a zombie hero race there. Nothing too much. You know what you do, handle yourselves well. And from what I've heard, you're going to do really
We're
well.
going to do great.
You're going to do great, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you have to do this to me. Okay? Because right now I don't trust you, and I think you're all, except for that one, and maybe that one, a little crazy.
All of us.
Well, the
But not those two.
two,
Oh,
they seem the most composed. Yeah. You just fall over all
I
the
thought
time.
you were going to catch me. I thought we were
You
gonna do
fish
stuff.
of all things.
Well,
I don't know how you fight with
He
it.
doesn't.
I think if you would listen to a comment, that perhaps I could convince you that we should work together.
Leo's at the end good. Well, yeah, he's quite good. I've heard him sing all kinds of songs that just put it in your
He can pick up a song on the spot. I've seen.
Somebody wants a subject.
and the sticks together, otherwise the thing don't work. Not true, is it? Yeah. Perhaps amazing to get one side to the next. Don't get caught inside those nets, otherwise you drown and be bad.
That was probably the best one.
It was bad. Dragons in nets.
That was beautiful. Yes, I think it's amazing. Roll.
Um, he did think the volume is low. I'm not sure.
Hearing it saying it's full.
Bulge, yeah. We should turn it up.
Yeah, mute.
Loud. Mike was not.
Wait, the what? He's the what?
Okay.
Is
We have to sit in there. Yeah. Okay. Let's just- Okay. 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 No. Yeah. I think something.
Yeah.
For sure, I got something. Yeah. Wow.
Okay. One here.
Hey everyone! Sorry about that. For some reason our audio messed up. We introduced some new technical stuff tonight, so something must gone weird. But welcome back. Quickly before we continue, if you guys want to enter to win a WizKids prize pack tonight, you will. All you need to do is share out the stream on your Facebook. And in order to do that, make sure that it's public. And it's a little drop down at the top. If you don't share it public, we won't know that you shared it. If you've enjoyed it tonight so far, make sure that you hit the little bell icon in the top right corner of the stream, and you'll be notified anytime we go live. So definitely make sure that you do that.
Hey Brandon.
If we can get like a thumbs up, everybody on audio, that would be amazing.
Rebecca's saying it's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you,
Okay,
Rebecca.
Great.
Thank you very much, Rebecca.
Good. Okay. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Sorry about that.
So sorry.
Back to it.
Okay,
I'll
we
do
have
the song again, guys.
we
I'm kidding.
we have a question
I don't
from
know where we went dead, so I don't know what people missed.
we have a question from the realm. I don't know if we have any questions in the comments or not,
May
but
as
let
well
me
do it
know.
now.
The question from the realm is, if your current character died, what would your backup character be like?
Ooh.
Yeah, so stew on that for a couple of seconds. What are you thinking, Adam?
Well, a different character that I played is a 500-year-old gnome sorcerer.
Adam speaks?
Occasionally.
What?
You gotta
Glenn!
catch him in the right mood.
I had no idea! I know so little about you right now.
I know.
Right?
I haven't said anything.
I know.
It's really weird is what it is. So,
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
yeah, so 500-year-old gnome sorcerer.
Yeah, who was only a sorcerer as of recently when he was
Okay.
struck by lightning.
What?
Oh. Is he like a storm sorcerer?
Yes.
Cool.
Actually, yeah.
Oh, okay. Storm sorcerers, they can be fun, but low level, not that fun.
It's
I
true.
speak from personal experience. In the Sentinels game, I was a storm sorcerer first, and then I changed to somebody better. So, yeah. Excellent. Okay. Arashi. Arashi Viento. Yeah, so Jeff's character, Roscoe, he's actually using the mini that was Arashi. Yeah. All right.
Me. So,
Yes, you.
I haven't played
You.
D&D that long. I played for maybe a couple of years now, or a year and a half or something. And I played 2 gnomes. Sweetest guys.
2 gnomes?
Yeah.
They're related.
Stop.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think I should probably play a different race or something.
If
I think I'd like to play something that's taller than a few feet.
yeah,
Be
You know?
Goliath.
Like I like being sneaky. I like being sneaky.
You're
But
halfling. Just baby steps.
just do
halfling, just work my way up to
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
full-grown person.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you're ready for a real person.
I think I'd go for somebody stupid and muscular. Combination of you two.
Well, you
Wait, which one is?
That's terrible. That's terrible. I
Yeah.
mean, I like you guys.
Say what would I do? Backup character. I'd probably want to try a race that I haven't tried yet.
Yeah.
So just because I've been humans, I've been a dwarf.
Yeah.
In the past, I've been a Goliath, I believe.
Whoa.
No, that can't be right. When did Goliath get in? Yeah, it's too long ago that I would have played. It was something big. Maybe it was just a berserker or something. I
Yeah.
forget. What it was.
It's
Or
fun
perhaps
fun to
orc.
play a heavy hitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
As long as you hit.
Yeah, and it was the opposite of how I am in real life, which is kind of like everything I'm doing now.
Right.
Right? Right?
Right. Right. Jay, what are you thinking? What would your backup character be?
Something really antagonistic
Hmm.
and annoying, just for payback.
Yes.
Oh.
Like just to sit at this table and be able to.
Well, yeah. Why?
Yeah, that's all.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, you're saying that so I never kill you, right?
No, I have shit. Sometimes some
I-
days. There are some days.
Am I really that bad over
not
in,
talking about you.
Sentinels?
No,
Okay,
me.
but I'm the DM of this game. If you're
Yeah.
going to be someone antagonistic, anyway, yeah, I think if something ever happened to Vor over in Sentinels, I'd probably do a Warforged
Yeah, you're
because
saying
I was reading up on them when what was it came out, Eberron. when they just recently released that, and I mean they sound pretty awesome. Bred for war, now in a time of peace, what do they do with themselves, right?
Bred for
Yeah.
war.
Well,
could be like a
created for
charity
war.
game.
Bred for war.
Yeah, like a
Like, let's
non-profit
exchange
organization.
bread for war.
Yeah,
Bred
great
for
feeding,
war.
Yeah.
They
Give-
displaced people.
Yeah.
Bred for war.
Bred for
They,
war.
okay, well,
Good.
you heard it here first, everybody.
Writing it down, guys.
Bred
We're
for
starting a
war.
charity called Bred for War.
Bred
Donate
for
right
war.
now at realmsmith.breadforwar.com.
I love it.
Somebody's gonna register the domain.
I'm doing it right now.
Excellent. Right on. Bred for war. Awesome. All right. So I don't know if there were any other questions in the comments at all. If we get some time later.
Any
we
more
can probably
questions,
address
Ryan?
them. Yeah.
Okay,
We're good? Okay.
Let's
All right.
do this.
Let's get right back
Do you
into
want to
it.
just recap the last 20 minutes?
Sure.
for
So,
them?
so in case you weren't able to hear it, there's been a lot of discussion with this guy with a really funny voice named Anthar Froome, who talks a little bit like a cross between Marlon Brando and The Godfather and Rocky.
Yeah, good. That's a good mix. You actually got the mix right down the middle.
Thank you very much.
That's
All right.
awesome.
So Anthar Froome is very hard to impress, and the gentlemen have approached him in the Pair of Black Antlers
Used
pub.
that term lately. Chill.
He was very unimpressed with de Graaf and Cornelius. However, he really liked.
I rolled a 21. How can he be unimpressed?
I didn't
He,
even roll
hey,
and I impressed him.
he said it was all right.
Okay. Okay.
For music.
And
It's
for-
music.
Right,
It's pretty
As
good.
far as you know,
pretty
that's high praise for all
okay.
you know. So.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, he really likes Shamgar as well. However, he doesn't trust them. Despite what Leozen and Nassim have told him about your exploits in the past, he does not trust you guys yet. So you have to prove yourselves to him. So he's sending you into the sewers of El Terrell to discover where the source of the screams in the sewers. And for anybody that remembers, last game, that was our vote. So
Yes.
as you guys voted,
Right. I
so
forgot that.
so it happens. You voted for screams in the sewers, and that's what these guys are doing
There was
now.
ice creams in the sewers.
That's what they voted
Are,
for.
are you
yeah.
sure? Are you sure you'd want ice cream from a sewer? I'm just,
Yeah.
Okay.
even if it was still cold. Anyway,
Ew.
let's leave it alone.
Yeah.
So, are you guys heading directly to the sewer after that, or did you want to look around town a bit more? What's the
I
thought?
am ready to go.
Yeah.
What do we
I am
see
on a mission.
outside?
Okay, well, outside, I mean, it's a fairly bright day. Things seem to be moving around and bustling out there. People doing a lot of shopping, walking around, doing their daily chores
Yeah.
and tasks. So,
You guys want to check out the town or anything?
Well,
Do you need a new loot or a loot dryer?
no,
Do
it
they
seems,
sell loot
seems to be
dryers?
fine. It seems to be
Pull my
fine.
hood up again.
Did you hear that
Sure.
song I played?
do another perception.
Really good.
Right?
Right,
Yes.
I've got about crowd participation. That's something you can work into future shows.
I think we should. Maybe.
Fine.
Yeah, I think we should.
I think we
Okay,
should.
so
Let's do
you
it.
realize when
Yeah.
you stepped
Okay.
out that you forgot. So as you step in the door, you realize that you forgot to pull your hood up, and you do it really quickly, but in your haste,
Sure.
you do so badly.
Okay.
And nowhere near as good as it was before. So
Alright.
even though you're covering your scales for the most part, your gait as you walk is still very much, heavy. And, yeah.
Do we
What were
notice
you guys
this?
talking about?
No, you don't.
Well, that depends on your perception.
Time I see something, you gotta pick.
My perception's
Oh,
15.
so that's why you want to be antagonistic.
Yes, my perception's 15.
All right. That's good. That's
Like,
good
like
enough.
he just didn't pull it up all the way, sort of thing, right? And he's just
Yeah,
walking
so he
up.
just hastily pulls it and tries to cover up.
This isn't bad, okay?
Okay.
I just want to put my hand on your scaly head and say, hey, that's right, man. You be you. It's okay. I'm just trying to
Everyone else
encourage.
notices.
Just trying to encourage.
Good encouragement, little one. Yeah.
All right. Sirenscape, everybody.
Oh, sorry, that was my flute.
Well, that right. Great.
It just does that
Just,
sometimes.
yeah, but just
So weird.
All right, so that's. Do you
So
guys
where
want
did he
to?
say the sewers were?
By the river.
By the river.
Yeah.
Should
So
we
he suggested you take the river. There's a rusty gate into the shores there.
We head to the river.
Okay. As you leave, Leosin says bye and wishes you all the best.
Did we come to an agreement on what we would get, or is this just trust?
Trust.
that
We're
getting?
earning trust.
As far as you know, it's trust.
And we're just going to clear the sewers of undead.
Yeah, he's just to find the source of the screams and get rid of it.
Okay.
Handle the problem.
Source of the screams. Yikes.
Yikes! I don't want.
Halloween was like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, I didn't think I'd be sick either, so.
Oh, we're getting the Halloween session.
All right, we're going down
This
the
is
river,
payback for Sentinels,
everybody.
isn't it?
No, I don't do payback, but
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Unofficially.
Yeah.
I don't do
I unofficially
payback.
don't.
Accidentally on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we head down to the sewers.
Yeah, you head down the sewer. So you're heading back down towards the docks the way you
Yeah, we'll
came,
head back
or
to the
yeah.
dock by the bay.
Okay, so so down by the bay where the watermelons grow.
You know, my.
So you get down to the docks and you're looking down the edge of the river and you see a bit of what looks kind of like an old ancient stoned arch just on the side, and you think that's probably where it is. And this is based on your passive perception. This is something that you would have noticed.
The arch?
Now that you know what you're looking for, yeah.
Okay, so we'll
So
walk
it's
down.
built into the ground on the edge of the river. You just see the top of a stone arch humping out of the grass, facing towards the.
Is there a bank of the river we can walk along, or do we need to like walk?
There is a bit of a bank. It's a little treacherous, a bit slippery. For the most part, it's shale and stone that you should be able to climb across. As long as you keep a good handhold of the wall, you should be able to get across without too much trouble.
Okay, we do that easily then.
Okay, so
Do watermelons grow there?
The joke was like 5 minutes ago.
Nah, but it's such a good joke. Okay.
all right,
That was real life, baby. Me.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
All right.
I'm late.
Right.
Go ahead.
okay.
Okay.
So I want you guys to each give me a dexterity check
Okay.
Cross the bridge.
to cross. Well, to
No, we're
cross
walking.
along the ridge.
The ridge.
Yeah.
16.
Oh,
17 for moi.
16.
All right.
6.
6. All right. Okay. What's your marching order?
I'm gonna go last.
I'll go first.
I'll go middle.
I'll go other middle.
All right. Second middle.
Second middle.
Excellent.
Yeah.
The second middle child is always the favorite.
Yeah, you know, and I if you would let me go first, I probably, realistically, I probably would have gone first. Or like push my way towards the front. Like, yeah, we can do it. Let's go. You know, I'm only picking last because I rolled poorly and I know I'm gonna fall in the water. I want you guys to save me, but realistically,
So maybe when you're trying to pass me, you slip.
well, I don't know. I'm not the DM,
I'm just saying.
but
All right. Well,
I'm gonna work my way to the. I think I should be probably leading the way. I'm gonna go in the front.
would you let him pass?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So you're leading the way,
Yeah.
and you're making your way, and you feel pretty confident about how you're doing. But you find that it's getting slippery under your foot. There's just enough water that comes up onto these stones that they've gotten some algae growth there. And you're finding your foothold to be really, really loose. And you're not sure if you're going to be able to get across without falling off entirely. As you continue
What's on either
through,
side? Sorry, just water?
Sorry.
It's just water on either side?
No, it's water. on one
You're
side.
on
It's the shore.
the side of
Yeah.
the river.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a bit of a ledge there that's
Yeah.
shale and stone.
Yeah.
Covered with some algae, and you have to hold on to the side the best you can to try and get across, because it's just thin enough that you wouldn't be able to just walk across with any ease.
Okay.
Right? Okay. So you're following after him, and you feel very confident with how you're moving along, as do you and you, DeGraff.
Okay.
But you do notice that he's slipping. His feet are slipping, and he keeps getting close to the edge and just catching himself.
Is there any current?
The river, yeah.
And so it's dangerous if he falls in. He's not just gonna
It's
get
not.
wet.
It's not as heavy as it. Sorry, as it was further up the river.
Okay.
At this point, it's slowed enough that any river traffic can actually dock.
Okay, so I move a little closer and get ready to catch him. Like I hold my action that if he goes to,
So you're kind of
try
like, your hand is ready,
Yeah.
like behind a toddler.
yeah.
Okay.
Kind.
Yeah.
Very
No,
kind.
no offense. So,
I'm
um,
a toddler.
You're a little racist. You're so tiny.
well, for the mental image for the people at home that
Actually
need
makes
to
sense.
imagine what
For the people at home,
2 feet and 11
Actually,
inches
like a
tall
toddler.
looks like. It's like a 3-year-old kid, maybe
The height of this ukulele.
a short 3-year-old.
not that
So,
tall.
I am actually the height of the ukulele. Yeah.
well, maybe a bit taller.
taller,
maybe.
you're taller.
A little
Okay.
bit taller.
Yeah.
That's about 2 feet.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so you're continuing forward,
yeah.
and you're starting to slip, and you're holding on as tight as you can. I want you to do a dexterity saving throw.
Woohoo!
Wow.
Oh, that's good. That's a 21.
Okay, all right. So your foot starts to slip off, but you grab a couple of roots sticking out the
Yeah.
side, and you right yourself
Yeah.
like a pro.
Yeah.
Like, no problem.
Clumsy
No
like a pro.
problem at all. And then you
Uh,
make your way the rest of the way without any trouble.
Yeah. Oh,
All right.
okay.
As you get to this rusted gate,
Yeah.
you can see that what was once a lock on it has long been broken. And everything here, the stonework and the gate itself, looks ancient,
Yeah.
far predating El Terrell.
Okay, can I look through the gate and see what I can see with my dark vision?
Sure. Give me a perception, or how are you looking? Is it a more...
I'm picking around the corner and looking.
Yeah. Okay, so you're just looking. Give me perception.
14?
All right. So you see water that's come in from the river is rushing into the sewer and then pulling back. And you see it pulling out, all manner of city dirt and things like that. You see like some objects, bits of torn cloth and things like that. There's just any litter, that sort of thing that would end up getting down there from the streets themselves.
Is there any visible latch?
It's there. It was locked. It is broken. It is
Wide open.
something you could just open it right up. It's sitting closed right now,
Okay.
but it looks like it would just pull it
Do we
open.
currently hear any screams?
No, you currently do not hear any screams. And as far as you can see down this tunnel of the sewer, it just looks like some walkways on the side, okay, and then the water just moving back and forth in the middle.
I'll open up the gate as much as I need to get through
Okay.
and step up onto the walkway and give it a
I take
Come
out
on, guys!
I take out a torch and I light it.
Sure.
Okay. I get in front.
What?
Are you
I
gonna
can
let him
just
pass?
get in front.
Yeah, I.
No, I'm
pass
walking
you.
in front on the sidewalk. On the path.
Are you gonna let him pass?
I'm gonna have Z let him pass. Like I'm gonna hold my ground for a little guy.
Okay, you guys
I'll be
can
like,
RP this
oh,
if you want.
Okay. Okay, go ahead. Okay. All right, but I'm still pushing my shoulder back a little bit. Like I want him to pass, but I want him to feel my strength as he passes.
What does that mean exactly?
Like, okay, you're gonna try to walk past me, like a little
Okay.
bit, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
you know?
okay, I
Like
gotcha.
oh, there you
Except
go.
that's my knee.
Like as if it's different.
Right.
Yeah, your strongest balance point.
Okay, I continue to push past.
Okay. All right. So as you're
So
as you're
dumb.
brushing past, he's putting up far more resistance than you expected. You do go past him, but he's kind of like a whoa, like
Yeah.
calm down, buddy.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. So you're standing in the water that's waving, like pushing in and drying out as you would need to do to be able to open this grate. Are you opening it up?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He opened the grate already.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
opened
so
it.
I
I was
sorry.
walking down the path.
Sorry.
with me.
All right. As you open the grate, it lets out a loud creak from the rusty hinges.
Okay.
Is it too late to say I do it carefully?
And it echoes down the sewer?
It does. It echoes down the sewer.
Yes. Okay. Actually, it is.
Now do we
Yeah.
hear any screams?
No.
Okay, I hold my torch in my left hand and I heft my quarterstaff and I start to walk forward. Quietly,
How
as quiet as
far
possible.
is the walkway on the other side?
There's about 10 feet in between.
Oh,
So
I
10
can't jump
feet
that.
of 10 feet of water. Yeah. That would be your fizz rep. So
Alright,
10 feet of water, 5 feet of walkway on either side.
5 feet of walkway.
It's okay. We can use 10 feet for the dwarven forge tiles.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You may need to move the incense and just push that up against closer to the
Yeah?
edge of the table.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna. We're gonna put it over here.
Yeah.
Ah, Mr. Producer, it's too soon, sir.
Alrighty, there you go then.
It's us. On the side of the poop.
All right.
So good. Oh, jeez.
Close. Get it? Yeah.
Oh
get
yeah.
it.
Look at those
Yeah,
dwarven forge tiles. That's some good stuff right there.
Dwarven Forge.
Oh my
Dwarven-
god.
I'll get it.
Dwarven
You know what?
Yeah,
Forge.
thanks.
Let me
It's
help.
like so far away.
Forge of the dwarves.
Teamwork, finally.
Forge.
Forge of the dwarves, dwarven forge.
Is that their song?
No.
It is now.
Do we come in on the left or the right?
However you guys choose.
Well, we came this way. Okay, so I'll stay on this side.
Okay. How are you coming up
We came
there?
on that side?
Cornelius.
We did? Oh, I'm right behind you.
However you choose to
I'll
climb
go
up on
behind
the
you,
side if
'cause
you're
I don't
climbing up
have
the
dark
Oh, I
side.
thought it was on
Because when you come in through the
Behind
grate,
me?
you're in the water.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
in
pass?
my
are you
mind's
gonna
eye,
try
we
and
were
pass
on
him?
this side because we came
Yeah.
to
you
the
can say I
shore
don't see
and
you.
then down the river.
Well, whatever he says.
Alright,
Because
boss.
he's the end.
All right, so the side that you're on right there is
Yeah.
the closest side. That's how you would have approached the door from that angle.
Is that fog from the air just generally there?
Right.
Uh,
Don't breathe that.
There is a
Did
mist
you graph?
coming
Yeah,
out of
really
this
good.
area.
Yes, I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Do you wanna go?
It doesn't really
I'm in the
impact your
middle, I guess?
visibility
Ow!
too badly.
There's a candle.
The candle there. That's not fake.
But there you go, just setting yourself
Move
on
the candle
fire.
over.
Yeah, good call.
Good old firearms to graph.
Okay.
Firearms to graph.
Alright.
All right. Okay. So you've lit a torch. That allows yourself and Shamgar and DeGraff to see. Yeah. The only one with dark vision right here is you, Cornelius. Okay. All right.
Okay.
How are you guys proceeding?
Fairly stealthily.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, I want to try and be as quiet as possible.
Guys, I think we should probably be quiet. Is there a lot of noise from the poo stream running down the middle?
It sounds like the water movement that you hear from Siren's Escape right there. It's
Think it's hearing the screen?
perfect.
Oh,
Perfect sound.
Son of a gun.
Yeah.
18.
18.
8.
8.
1.
1.
Okay, I'll roll. 10.
10. All right.
Can I notice that they're not being so quiet?
Yes, especially when Cornelius slips on some more algae and lands on his butt. With a loud,
Oh, seriously? You had a fart stored? You had a fart ready on the train?
On the
Oh
trigger.
my
yeah,
gosh.
there you
That's
go.
pretty amazing. But that is Jay a little bit.
He's a
The farts.
Oh yeah, he just
Is it?
knows how to
Okay.
do it.
All right, all right. And Shamkar, you had 8, is it?
Mm.
Yes. Okay. So as you're walking through, your feet are just clumping and they're making kind of it's wet along the stone, and there is some algae and some mud there, so you're getting a every time you step. Yeah. And you're getting something. You're getting something similar, DeGraff, but
Okay.
You're the worst.
Crichton, you had an 18.
Yes.
Okay, so you are doing this with some fairly expert precision. You're navigating this very silently.
Okay. If as soon as I kind of hear that they're not doing so well, I turn around and I kind of do this, and I kind of do a stay, and I just say like I'm gonna move forward and just check out what's going on.
All right.
Do you speak sign language? I think he went like.
And then I start to walk forward. I'm gonna
Okay.
walk my full distance. If I can.
All right, so you're going forward 30
Yeah.
feet.
I follow
Okay.
him.
All right, you come forward 30 feet, and you see pretty quickly a back wall. As the light of your torch comes up, you see
Back wall.
this forks off into a T
Okay.
with a wall
Like here?
on the side. So not quite that far, about the same width as what you've got right there. Just water, and then, yeah, exactly. And then the wall.
Gentlemen, I say we go right. Because then we don't have to cross.
Did you follow as well?
You guys all follow me?
I wanted to
Yeah.
follow him.
Yeah, yeah. Can we follow him?
Right up behind
Yeah,
him.
if you guys choose to. He told you to stay. If you want to follow, you can follow.
I keep following. I didn't know what he was doing.
All right.
What do you do, Shammy?
I'll just
Stay back?
I'll obey him.
Yeah. And I start going, but then I look at Shamgar and I think, yeah. I'm just thinking, yeah, he's bigger than me. I'll stay back here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Good thinking. Good thinking.
Okay. I want to go right. Or actually, I want to take a look down both areas.
Okay, looking down both areas, it seems an almost unnatural amount of darkness. And you can't see the end. You can't see much further than about 20 feet in front of you.
Why is that?
Well, you're not entirely sure. I mean, it's getting a little bit misty. The mist is getting thicker as you move in.
Okay.
And to your mind, that's a very likely cause.
Okay.
Unless you wanted to,
Okay, so I'm gonna
Try a
just
check.
take a chance and I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna listen.
Okay, give me investigation.
It's not good.
Okay.
2. What did I roll? I rolled a 2, right? Or did I roll a 5? I don't know.
I thought it was a fire.
It was a 5? 5.
All right. So, with 5, you're listening.
Yep.
And you stop, and with the sounds of those approaching behind you,
Yep.
you're just not really hearing anything.
Okay.
You just hear the water and the squish squash of feet.
Okay, I'm gonna try and head right.
All right. All right. So, you.
Oh, that's just methane. They'll be fine.
Well done, Cornelius.
It was every good.
That explains why the smoke is green,
Exactly.
like a cartoon.
Man.
All right, you take a turn to the right, again, about 20 feet ahead of you. You don't really see too much. It seems just a little bit unnaturally dark. Just,
Okay.
yeah.
Unnaturally dark.
Yeah, your torch seems to reach so far,
Yeah.
and then it's just like, it's almost like it hits a wall of mist and then darkness beyond.
Does that affect my dark vision as well? Is that what I'm seeing about 20 feet that disappears?
You're seeing very similar, yeah. About 20 feet, and it just looks like a wall of mist just
How far have I
stops
traveled
there.
around this corner?
How far have you
Around this
decided
corner?
to travel?
Uh,
Just turning the corner?
Yeah, I'll turn the corner and then I'll tell them all to join me.
Yeah. Once he turns the corner, I'll start because there's no more light.
Oh yeah, Shammy and I are in trouble.
I'll stay behind Shamgar, and I'm gonna send Greg over to follow Shamgar
Okay. Because Greg has dark vision.
because he has dark vision, and I can see what Greg sees.
Yes.
So I'm scared.
All right. Cool. I want you to give me perception
Okay.
from your perception, not Greg's.
Okay. What do I perceive? 7.
7. Okay. As your vision goes from your standard human vision to suddenly the dark vision that he has as a pseudo dragon,
Yeah.
you do pick up some slight differences in what you see. And it looks almost like where the sunlight ends, the fog is thicker. But that's about all you can pick up from that.
Okay.
All right. Cool. So you're staying back there?
Yep. I can stay
Okay.
back. Let Greg go along.
All right. Crichton, you're still leading the party. How would you like
Yeah.
to go?
I'm gonna walk another 30 feet or so.
All right. So you walk forward another 30 feet, and at the end of about 25 feet, not 25 feet of movement, but 25 feet worth of vision, you see another wall, and it bends off to the left.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Mhm.
And then what? Sorry, where does it go?
And then it turns off to your character's left.
To my character's left.
Yeah.
That
So it
way.
would be your right.
And it completely bends?
So it would be to your right. So yeah, just
That
a
way.
complete L.
Back
way.
this way?
No, this way. This way.
This way. So
Yeah.
to my
Your
left.
your character's left, your
My
right.
character's left. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I wait for them to all catch up.
I'm gonna sneeze from the smell.
All right.
And is it the same? It appears to be the same distance. Like.
It appears that beyond the turn,
Yeah.
just another wall of mist and darkness.
Okay, I wait for them
20
to
feet.
catch up.
All right. Okay. So I guess you guys are turning the corner.
I want to keep behind him the whole
Yeah.
time.
Okay, so you're staying right behind
Yep.
Crichton?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, you give me a new stealth roll,
Oh,
everybody,
including myself.
including yourself.
Oh, sorry.
Natural
That's
20.
it, 10,
18.
Awesome. Okay.
12 for me, actually.
Okay. So 12?
Yep.
Okay. Crichton, can you do another stealth roll?
14.
14?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so Shamgar,
I
you
saw it.
pull the traditional Shamgar blend into the stone. Something about that loincloth of yours just makes you really hard to see in front of rocks.
Glad you finished.
So yeah, you critted yourself. You're doing really well. So you're kind of moving with the mist. There's an instinct in you that just you seem to be always the right kind of obscured as you're moving, and
Gregory
very
even still see me?
silent.
Are you with me?
Yeah, that's Greg. No,
Greg?
I'm not. I'm still back here.
You're staying back?
Can I see what Greg's...
Gregory.
Yeah. Is Gregory with me? Is Gregory around the corner? No, he's around his name is Greg.
Oh.
Just Gregory.
Or
Gregory. Yes, Greg. It would be Gregory. So I can see up to 60 feet, I believe. Right? Or
well,
or
I
I'm
have
trying
night
to-
vision too, and he says it's still 20 feet, and then
Yeah.
and then this.
Right, okay.
So right now the limit of vision is about 20 feet, where the mist and the darkness just seems thick.
So his telepathy, just so we know, Greg's telepathy reaches 100 feet.
Okay.
So.
So how does this telepathy work? That's just for your communication with him?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Excellent. So are you still staying back there?
Yeah, still back here.
All right.
Okay, so
you're,
I'm
you're
gonna
not-
walk to the end of this corner,
Okay.
and I'm gonna look down this way.
Okay. You look down that way. Again, the limits of your vision, 20 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna look back and tell everybody to come along, and I'm gonna go another 20 feet, 30 feet around the corner if I can.
Okay. You look back
I'm behind
and
you the whole time.
and you barely see Cornelius as he's suddenly sneaking very well, and you don't see Shamgar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume they're still with me. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna do this, and then I continue around.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nothing new yet.
I'll
Okay.
continue
How
up to
close
the
are you
corner.
guys staying with
How
him?
how close do you guys want
Yeah.
to
How close are you guys staying?
I'm behind him. I'm like walking
Okay.
with him.
All right.
be? Okay.
Okay.
So this just continues on.
So I have just,
Continues
I think
on?
I have just lost sight of what Greg can see.
Does
All right.
Telepathically.
telepathy not cut the corner?
So it just
Wait,
fades and
oh no! What happened?
They can't see that. They have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, good.
so as he goes out of range, his vision just fades and out, and you're back to your own sight.
Okay, so can I walk into the darkness to try to catch up to them a little bit?
Can't see.
Yes.
I know.
You step forward
Yeah.
until you gain back his sight.
Okay. Okay, cool. So I will.
Okay. In a moment of relief, like
Yes.
How far behind him does he have to be?
Well, I have to be
What's
within
the
100
distance?
feet.
Within 100
of
feet.
Sheldon.
Yeah.
You can see up to 30 feet.
Okay.
So, um, Okay. All right. So,
And
Very-
another 30 feet if I can.
okay. You're starting to move forward, and after about 10 feet, very, very, very quietly, you catch what sounds like a scream, like that of a woman,
How
a young woman.
How far would you say
It's
that is?
in this area. It's nearly impossible to tell. You just hear it coming. It almost sounds like it's coming from everywhere.
Can I look in the water and see, like, do I see anything kind of creepy as heck in the water?
Take a look.
Do I see pieces of people?
Investigation.
17.
Okay, looking in the water, you don't see anything that you wouldn't expect to be in the sewer. It's mostly the kind of offal that you would expect, along with some garbage and things that had washed down there.
Do we see footprints? Do we see, like, muddy footprints or wet footprints or scratches or
Yeah, that's about right.
signs
Sorry?
of, like, travel along the path? Like, is there, like, wet footprints, poopy footprints, any of that along the path?
You don't see anything along the path. It looks like it's been untraveled for a very long time.
Okay, Creighton, are you walking steadily forward, leaning back and steadily walking, or are you walking and then stopping? and
Yeah,
walking
yeah.
And stopping?
Stopping and looking and yeah. As soon as I hear the scream, I want to crouch.
Yeah.
And I want to try and take in where the direction it came from and anything else that might be around.
Okay. All right. So give me a perception or investigation, actually.
He's the only one who heard the scream.
I'll say that you all heard it. He heard it the loudest, but you guys kind of caught just a little tiny peek of it.
So I pick up my loot. I'm assuming I can hear what he's hearing,
Okay.
what Greg is, to a certain degree.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Does it say the telepathy carries sound?
All it says is the pseudo dragon can magically communicate ideas, emotions, and images telepathically.
Okay, ideas, emotions, and images, not sound.
Okay.
So you get the images of what he sees, and you would be able to catch an idea that he heard a scream.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay. So I fear for my own life and the lives of those inside,
Excellent.
and I grab my loot.
Okay, and you are afraid of the dark, right?
Yeah.
All right, so cool.
Okay, can I look around? Like, it's probably, I want to look around and see that we're all around us.
Yeah.
Like, are we all around in a group still?
Well, you barely see Shamgar. Just knowing that he was behind you, you kind of get the sense that he's still there. Like,
And leather in the air.
you can smell with just a hint of cloves. Right? And you see Greg behind where you think Shamgar is,
I get him produce
but you don't see the grass.
some good berries for Greg. I'm gonna say, hey, I can offer them and be like, hey, where's your friend? That's you, Greg.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I offered good berries to Greg. Okay. And like, say, hey, where'd your friend go?
So I can see this, and I'll be like, Greg. Oh man.
And he said,
What is? I bet it's the image. Or it's the power. It could be
Okay.
power.
So we're just having some sound issues again from.
Yeah, if you can hear us,
Your
it's like,
Just,
So-
just
mute the audio.
Yeah.
yeah, just mute the audio.
A quick minute. Okay.
Okay, we found out what the problem is at least.
Okay,
Sorry,
it wouldn't
folks.
be new tech
Are we
without
live
some
audio yet?
difficulties.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, folks.
Thank you. For
I don't know what's
your
going on.
patience.
We were
Trying to do all this fancy stuff for you guys, and then this stuff. That's all good.
Yeah, and that's when you realize you were all dead the whole time. Yeah,
like
crazy.
Last episode.
Yeah, it was like that movie where the guy was dead that time.
Probably sit down.
All right, is it too loud? I didn't want to give away the ending to the movie that everybody's already given away the ending for. Come on.
Lion King.
Yeah, Lion King. Yeah, Simba
It
was
was
dead
his
the whole
dad.
time.
Good?
Simba.
Okay, it was the game on the thing. Okay, sorry, folks, we're back.
So I offered Greg some of my good berries.
Yes. Good
I
berries.
said, hey, buddy, where's your friend?
And I'm like trying to telepathically because I'm still learning this Greg thing. I'm like, Greg, bring me the good berries.
What did Greg do?
What does Greg do? I'm trying to.
Oh, okay. Well, Greg, in his hatred of all of you, is disgusted in this
I'm
moment.
offering him a treat.
Roll a persuasion.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's coming.
Me too? To Greg? Because I'm trying to telepathically persuade him to come back.
Yes, you two then. Yes.
Yes! 7.
Okay, and mine is a,
I know technically that would be
oh my, 18.
an advantage roll, but I think this is fun. Okay, so with your 18, he feels this like overwhelming like push to just.
Do you guys have the rings?
I am trying to convince. I'm trying to make friends with Greg. I'm not trying to give it to him. He wants them, but I'm not trying to give it to him. I'm just not gonna.
Let's just get this over with. Right?
Okay.
So did you want me to do Greg's voice for?
Yeah, it's great.
What do you want me to do with these?
You can eat him if you want.
All right, fine. And then he starts eating them. He's
Greg!
behind me.
So where's your friend? He's behind you. The walls.
Greg, you were supposed to bring those back.
He's back at the entrance.
He can understand him?
Jeez.
Yeah, he
Greg,
speaks.
Greg can speak
Greg
common.
speaks. Common.
Really?
Yeah.
Since when?
Since
That's
the
that's
day.
one of the reasons why he was so special. He's a pseudo dragon that can actually speak.
Wow. That is special.
Yeah, you only
Okay.
had to trade something that you don't know.
Great. Okay. All
Okay.
right.
So
Okay, so I hear a
assign me
scream
to-
here. I hunker down.
Whoa,
I listen.
Whoa, it's my turn.
Oh, is it?
I just say.
Oh.
I say, I gotta go get DeGraff. I'll be right back. And then I'll go, and now it's your turn. We need a talking stick.
I'm going to slow right down and purposely move half movement to stealth
Give it to Pink.
as far. Oh, I'm gonna go another 20 feet.
Okay. All right.
20 feet.
So you're moving back.
Yeah, I'm going
so
back.
So Crichton's continued to move forward. You're moving back to get DeGraff.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
follow Crichton more.
All right. You following right
I'm
behind
moving,
Crichton then?
I'm moving back 25.
Crichton is slowed down, so you can catch up to him pretty quickly.
So like, can I'm just going. I can see with Greg, but because I'm afraid, I can't see. Do I see with my own eyes? No, I'm seeing what he
You're seeing,
perceives.
well, while you're seeing through his eyes, you're just seeing what he sees.
Okay, so I'm like crawling along the side of the wall with my hands.
But it's really weird because in front of you, you see him like what he sees, and
Yes.
the movement of his body as he flies.
So I'm like, Greg, come back!
Super,
Greg,
super disoriented.
come back! Greg, come back!
Yeah, like in
This
your
was
ear,
a bad idea.
So we hear this echoing through this. Where's that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you're not trying to be really all that quiet, right?
No, I'm just
Yeah.
trying to
Panic
be alive.
So you hear it, and his voice is louder than the
How
scream
much do you
was.
move forward?
Yeah, I move maybe 20 feet forward.
Wow, maybe 20 feet, maybe my full movement.
No,
Did-
that's 2/3 my movement.
Was it? You're so fast.
I know, right?
Oh, you got legs.
Yeah, yeah, you're.
See, okay. All right. So we'll, at this point, I stop and
Yeah.
again, kind of look forward.
Okay.
To life.
You stop. You're looking forward. You hear another deep but guttural scream. Still sounds like a young woman.
Oh my god.
All right. What are you doing, DeGraff?
So I at this point can I see him?
Yeah. Well, once he's within
Cornelius?
20 feet of you,
Yeah, I can see him.
then yes.
Okay, cool. So
If you're looking through your eyes, or
I-
you can see
But
yourself.
he
if,
can't see 20 feet. He doesn't have dark vision.
he would only be able to see through Greg's eyes. If you're looking through your own eyes, then
Yeah.
it'll just be dark.
Although my light
Oh my,
goes what
okay.
20 torchlight. What's the light? I have a light chart on my thing there.
Right. But,
Oh, but there's-
even with the sight, it seems like
Right,
it just
it's-
at
it
20
stops.
feet, it
So
stops with mist
so
and
I
dark.
just plop on the ground,
Yeah.
like, and pull out my lute and start singing.
Okay.
Okay.
I will hastily move towards him. I'll be like, shh, 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 stop it. And I will take out my torch. I have a torch. I'll light it using my druidcraft,
Okay.
and I'll hand it to him like, take this, come on, you can't stay back here by yourself.
Oh, the creatures in
See
here
right now.
are frightful.
Don't say your name. It's not the right
But
time.
your company's so delightful.
It's fantastic. Here you go.
So as
Let's
long
go.
as you don't let me go.
Okay, if you stop
Please
singing,
don't go.
I'm gonna go.
Please
You gotta
don't
stop.
go.
I gotta go.
Please
I'm
don't
gonna
go.
go. I'm not going. I'm not going. Just take the torch.
You'll stay?
Yeah, no,
You'll
we're both
stay.
gonna go.
What?
I'll stay with you, but we're both gonna go.
Oh, fine.
Take the torch.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
20 feet of light, addition to 20 feet of
Awesome.
in this thing.
Okay. Thank you, Cornelius.
All right, Shamgar, what are you doing right now?
Let's go.
So
Okay,
I'm
so now we're
just
gonna.
following behind Craig
Just
and
following right behind Craig.
seeing as far as he can see.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I've got another.
We gotta
I've
move
got another 20 feet,
As
and I'm
quickly as we can
looking.
to catch up.
Okay, so
I don't know how fast
as
we
you're
can.
walking forward, the light catches on something on the wall.
Okay.
Okay, and it looks like an old rotten piece of wood.
Looks like an old rotten
Piece of wood.
piece of wood.
Mm-hmm.
What does it just continue? The hallway just continues.
Just continues.
Hallway continues. Okay.
Oh my.
How far? As far as the eye can see.
It continues up to, well, we'll call it at the end here, okay? And then there's another corner. You can't see it now, but that's where it's going to turn out.
Okay. Okay, I can see another corner here.
So yeah, you can't see it right now, but there's one.
Where's the wood? The thing of wood you said.
It is on the wall, so you move forward another 20 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. It is on the wall here.
Yeah.
It's a flat piece of rotten wood on the wall.
I want to take a look at it. I do not want to touch it.
This
Okay.
is a dwarven forge stuff, is that it?
Yeah.
Investigation.
Investigation.
8.
8. All right. You think you see shapes that may be letters,
Okay.
but you can't tell what it says.
Like a plaque. or
You'd
something?
imagine it might have been a sign.
I'm gonna inspect too,
Go for it.
but not touch it. 5.
All right. Same. You see some shapes that could possibly be letters, but you can't read it.
So, can we rush up?
I want to wait for them to catch
Alright.
up.
All right. So you guys catch up.
I have the torch now, so I'm pretty confident.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to make sure that he knows that we're being quiet.
All right.
I call back to. I say,
DeGraff, can you read this?
and I move forward
there.
20 feet.
Mhm.
Do you want to move forward and let him through?
Yeah, yeah.
There's 5 feet. Like we should be able to move.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
Listen,
You can
You
always
move
move through friendly as long as they
I'm
let you.
moving through to go and read it as well. You may have called it graph.
Okay. So both of you give perception.
14 for me.
Okay.
4. It was a 4.
Wasn't actually a 4.
Yeah, it was.
It was a 4.
I'm gonna use my luck point.
Okay.
Okay.
Good call.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
Oh my gosh!
Not one.
That one.
Not one.
I think you need new dice.
Let me go check off that I used that luck
There
point.
you go. It was totally worth it, wasn't it?
That was the
Okay,
best.
so you make out 2 letters, an A and a P. But you can't make out the rest of it.
Do I
So-
see anything?
Wait.
With your nat 1, it just looks like a rotten piece of wood hanging on the wall.
Yeah. So I'll rub my hand on it and say it's wood.
All right, as soon as your hand touches it, it's crumbling like driftwood that just came from the.
Oops.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So
right where your hand touches, it just crumbles and.
Yeah, I
falls.
feel it's like it's wood.
So Greg, now would be a great time for you to use your keen insight to tell me what those letters look like.
Greg can't read.
No,
No.
but I can see what he sees.
You can see what he sees. So you would be using
Your own perception.
your own perception again through his eyes.
Okay, fair enough.
Nice try, though.
So
Try to
I'll,
trick the DM.
you know what? Just for the sake of this, I'll roll perception again through his eyes.
Okay, 13. Darn.
All right. So, Ken, you just see the letters and
AP.
just AP. It's all you can make out. The others, you feel like you should be able to make them out, but you just can't.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
They're in Latin.
All right.
That's my leg.
The dog.
Yeah, it's a dog.
Okay. And anybody that likes to history.
But I can't see it, so it doesn't matter.
You can't see it, but you can still roll history.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
22.
22. All right.
Oh,
21.
so excited.
21. All right.
Natural 9.
Natural 9.
18.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't say earlier
Natural.
that everyone except Dave at this table and Ryan will be there. Dave will not. We're all gonna be at PAX.
Yeah.
I just said we were gonna be at PAX, but actually in person we will be there. Anyways,
Yes.
Just remember
Yeah.
that.
We're
So
gonna
if
play a
you guys are coming
game.
to PAX,
A
so
live
excited.
stream.
Yes.
I'm
They are.
not, but these guys are still pretty good, so go
We're-
see them.
Yeah.
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 He said
We're
I don't
coming
care
back
about
on the
fans.
Monday.
He said
Are
something
we?
like
Are
that.
we?
Oh, yeah.
He said.
That's good.
He
That's not
kind
true.
of said. He said.
That's not
This
what
is
I
all.
said.
He said.
I didn't say that
He
once
said, I just-
in my life.
All right.
I love
Okay,
it.
go on. Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So anyone that got a good history, which you know,
18.
you guys did pretty well, except you, and especially with yours.
Yep.
Crit. It starts to click. What you're seeing around you, this used to be a street, and the architecture seems ancient. Just ancient, far older than El Terrell. But whatever this place was, it's the sewer now.
Was it open air street?
It looks like it once was, very close together. Buildings so close together that over time the sediment and so on that landed between them just hardened to stone.
It must have been
just.
above, but it's all down here now.
I think you're gonna say it's under now.
Must have been in the street. It's a sewer, but it's a sewer right now. It must have been above, but it's all over now.
Okay, are you sharing this information?
Well,
So okay.
yes, and then that song ensues.
So you also on this check realized
Yeah.
that it looks like beside that sign that's
Yeah.
on the wall,
Yeah.
the stone there looks a little bit different from the rest of the stone on the wall. Okay, and for those of you that did not have a crit but still had high rolls, you gather this that like some of this is kind of looking like elements of a city, but it's when he says the word street that it clicks.
It appears this used to be a street.
Like,
Yeah.
Very ancient.
A very ancient street down
Yes.
here. Why would there be a street
Do I know what
down here?
civilization used to be here under El Terrell?
Well, with a crit and a history, then,
Yeah.
yeah. So
take
you
advantage of this.
recognize elements of the architecture. It looks like it was probably dwarven in origin.
It appears
but
to have been dwarven in origin,
yeah,
but
I see that.
strangely
Might it have-
with
but
some,
strangely
with some
Forged by
elvish
swords?
elements.
with some elvish elements.
Dwarfed by forge. I mean,
Forged
forged by
dwarves.
dwarf. The
Forged
forge
dwarves.
With
Wait.
elven,
With some elven
But-
elements.
but forged by dwarfs.
yes,
Like Dwarven Forge, I think that's
yes,
the term.
forged in dwarvenite, potentially.
Potentially, the streets were in dwarvenite.
Yes.
Amazing.
Amazing.
All right, so
That's
I want to
amazing.
investigate that wall that doesn't quite look like a wall.
Okay, as your fingers graze across it, it
Yeah.
starts to crumble like loose dirt.
It's
Does
okay.
it open?
I did that
Is there
to
an
the
opening?
sign.
Well, what are you gonna do as it's crumbling? It's
I'm
just
gonna-
it's
I'm
like
gonna push.
just the surface is starting.
Yeah, I'm gonna say,
Stand back.
Okay.
and I'm gonna take my
Yeah.
my bow staff and I'm gonna push through.
Okay, you push through,
Yeah.
and just below where your bow staff starts to sink in,
Yeah.
it starts to crumble down,
Yeah.
and you see rotten wood behind the bits that crumble off.
Why are you breaking the sewer? We're supposed to be
Rotten
killing
wood.
the undead.
It's like old dry clay that just isn't all that hard.
Old dry clay.
Yeah.
That wasn't so hard.
And
okay.
those bits that crumble away have rotten wood beneath.
And does the wood look like anything in particular?
All you can tell is that
Does
it's
it look
wood
like
right
this
now.
piece I put right
Like
here?
this, ready? Ready? Wait for
Does
it. Bring it closer, bring it closer, bring it closer.
Does it happen to look like
Are
this?
you continuing to clear it away?
Yes.
DM? Oh my!
I'm just seeing the wood, I'm seeing the wood, I'm
Look
seeing the wood.
at that.
There's
It
one.
does. It looks
Look
strikingly
at
like that.
Jay's wood.
It looks amazingly
Wait, what are we
like
looking
that.
at?
Jay's wood.
Okay. Does it look like a door? Is it bound like a door?
This feels like Goonies, by the way.
Is
It
there
does.
a
$50 bill.
I like it.
Yes.
is there a latch?
Any metal that's on it is rusted beyond belief. It looks like it's just so brittle that the door would fall apart in every respect if you continue forward.
Is there any indication that this is where the screams came from?
How'd you determine that?
Direction.
Scream residue.
Did the screams seem further
The
than
screams
where we are now?
seemed like they were kind of coming from any direction. It was very hard
I
to
don't like
tell
that.
any direction.
Should we investigate?
I don't think so.
Yes.
We're trying to get them dead. We're not trying to die in here.
But they're probably behind this old door.
And we heard them through the wood and the stone.
No, I really should not be fighting to go towards fights.
No.
But you're being very dumb right now.
Nobody has
I
been.
beg your pardon.
I'm assuming nobody has been through here since this city was
Right. So
entombed.
it's truly a hidden door.
Why are we going in there? It's just a sewer. I don't think we should be breaking their sewer. I think we should go towards the sound of the screams, earn his trust, and head on back.
I'm
Not-
curious.
Oh well, why don't you break all the walls?
Should
I've
we
got to
open
admit,
it up and send Greg through?
Shamgar, what do you think?
Ooh, great idea. Greg means nothing to you. Let's send him through. No, we can't send Greg through. I'm trying to build a relationship with the little bastard. Don't you know?
In hearing this, Greg hates you a tiny bit less.
So maybe let's ask Greg. I don't know. Greg, are you okay with checking through the door? Perhaps just
Is there a keyhole? Is there a keyhole?
This door is just. It looks like metal and wood that's just rusted and ready to fall apart.
ready
it's
to
hard
be
to.
opened.
It's you can tell where the bands of the metal are, but you can't really see much in the way of other features like a handle or anything like
Are
that.
there any holes in the wood, cracks in the wood that I could peek through?
Nothing all the way through because it's still pretty packed in with whatever dirt and clay covered it.
Do we hear any screams, particularly emitting from the other side of the door, if I get close and I listen?
Okay, get close and listen. Give me perception.
Oh, good question.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. It's 9.
I do the same.
Absolute silence.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do the same and
Okay.
assume that he failed.
You're like,
It's
I'm
right
gonna do the
there.
same, but do better.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing there. You can't hear it.
Okay, so
There's
I
nothing.
got a 12. No,
Okay.
13.
There's nothing there.
Nothing.
Absolute silence.
Okay. It's an empty room. We should open it up.
It's an empty room. We should just keep going.
No, but there might be inanimate
I don't think
objects.
there's any of those.
Gold. Perhaps jewels. This room's been closed for millennia, years, hundreds,
And what are we
maybe
going
tens
to
of
do with
years.
stolen jewels?
Not stolen. Someone left them here for
I
us.
suppose we could use them to help the people of Greenest.
Of course, that's what I meant.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Can we go through?
All right, so you guys are gonna try to.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
Break through
I'm
the
gonna
door?
try to. I'm
Push
gonna try
the
to.
door. We're
push the door.
gently pushing as with our strength.
And our ears are both to the door. He's down below. I'm up top. We're gonna equally push the
Yeah,
door.
we're leaning and listening. Leaning and listening.
Yeah, leaning and listening.
Leaning and listening. Okay.
Oh, wait! As it opens, I'd like to just watch the opening to make sure that no crossbow bolt is gonna
Can-
fly out of nowhere and
Can
go through my
I do
skull.
a detect magic as well?
Okay. Detect magic, and you're checking to make sure there's no trap on the door.
Yeah, I don't want to get killed.
All right.
I say we shouldn't
Okay.
linger long.
So investigation.
Quick look.
12?
Okay.
I know the answer.
I want to walk 20 feet this way and keep an eye down this corridor.
Okay.
And I say, Shamgar, watch the other end. 5, 10, 15, 20. And I want to kind of like, because obviously now I can kind of see down that.
All right. Just on the edge of your hearing,
Yeah.
a long wailing scream still seems to be coming from the distance, but with no specific directionality.
Like loud?
Close to that.
Okay.
Um,
Down that way.
Yeah.
We cannot linger long.
Okay, that's fine.
It was
I mean,
your
let me just-
idea.
Let me just.
Your idea.
You did want to open the
He
door.
said that we should open the
He
door.
did
Now
say
we
that.
I
no, no,
said just not long.
Okay,
Alright,
fine.
moment.
Can I just check for magic?
Make it quick.
Okay, I don't want a crossbow in my head.
I know, that's why I'm detecting for magic. Maybe there's a magic crossbolt.
I don't think a crossbow's
Okay.
a thing. I think it must,
You detect magic.
Okay.
All right. And through. You didn't notice there's a tiny little crack in the door. And on the other side of that crack, you see a glow. And as you move your head around that crack, you can see, bits of glow. Just maybe
Gentlemen.
3 or 4 little kind of pinpricks of light.
I detect.
I can hear it. 'Cause
I'm over
I'm
here.
all the way over there.
I detect. You do. Magic.
Do you think we should do this then?
Yes. Of course.
What if we're gonna go get the magic? What if it's a magic beast?
But what if it's 4 whole suits of
Magic suit.
magic platinum armor?
You made that up.
I did, but that might be a thing.
I think it's magic death.
Magic death?
That's a thing.
That's not a
I didn't
thing.
make.
You
Yep.
made that up just now.
Listen, we're both making things
Okay,
up.
let's go through it.
Okay.
Okay, Shamgar!
Shammy.
Shamgar!
Shammy.
I call Shammy up.
I call Shammy. You call Shammy.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna go in. There's probably
would-
magic death in there.
So I found magic behind this door. Do you mind going through first? And I try to charm him. I charm person.
Oh my
Shamgar.
gosh.
Oh my goodness.
You use that
Okay.
against the party?
No!
All right, what saving throw does he have to make?
No,
Wisdom?
not charm. I heroism him.
Okay.
I cast heroism.
Heroism.
A willing creature you touch is imbued with bravery. Not that he needs it,
He's-
but until the
Beautiful.
spell ends, the
It's
creature
also
is immune
casting
to
flattery.
casting flattery as well. At the same
Cast
time,
flattery.
that's my character. Super skill. The creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spell casting ability modifier, which is 4.
Interesting. Okay.
So when the spell ends, the target loses any remaining temporary hit points from the spell.
So you're just making him stronger.
Yeah, 4 plus 4 hit points.
So plus 4 temporary hit points. So
And a desire to do whatever I tell you to do.
Really?
No.
Yeah, that sounds made up.
So okay. So I guess you're going to receive those hit points. You can add those in Beyond the same way you would remove hit points or add hit points.
Alright.
You should be able to add temporary hit points that way. It's
lasts.
4, right?
Yeah, 4. It lasts for 1 minute.
Yeah,
So,
it
yeah, you go
lasts-
change that.
Get in
sheet.
there!
1 whole minute.
Yeah,
If you
don't
want to
bother
change it, you
shooting
can. If
arrows.
not, that's okay. That's cool because you don't know what's going to happen the next
It'll
minute.
take you
That's
2
true.
minutes to change it.
All right. So you're breaking through the door.
Can I?
Yeah.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah! Go,
Sham.
Go!
And I'm just gonna like push the rest of the rotting wood away.
Yes.
All right, yeah. So it doesn't take a whole lot. You start pushing against it, and the top crumbles down the bottom, and now you've just got this kind of pile of rotten wood and rust.
Let me see that
Go,
Yeah.
Shamgar.
for the torch.
Yes.
So the
And
light
The torch.
from the torch reaches in. You catch the odd glint on what look like shelves,
What do I see?
but also it seems that there's been a flood in here before. So only the highest of these shelves are unscathed. The rest seems to be covered in soot and silt and all manner of rot.
So the only person
Give
that
me,
can see can't reach them.
Give me a perception check.
AI as well.
Yeah, if you're looking in
We're
as
gonna-
well,
we're in, yeah.
do perception. Anybody that's looking in through this door, perception. 17?
10.
Got a 50.
All right. What'd you get?
50.
Okay. All right. So, DeGraff and Cornelius, you recognize a bit of the glint. Nice work.
That's super cool.
And the shelves that are in there. Yes. And it looks like little vials or bottles.
Little vials or bottles.
Yes. Yeah.
Magic. Gentlemen.
Is there a room inside? Is there a room?
There is a room.
How
It's
big is
a,
this room?
a single room. This room is about 15 feet by 15
I'm asking for
feet.
their sakes, just like
Right.
Okay.
So about 15 feet by 15 feet. Again, shelves, only the top shelf is unscathed. The rest is damaged and rotted away from flooding. And you got an 17?
Yeah.
17 was it? Okay. So I'll say with that, you now understand what the sign said. It said apothecary.
Oh.
Okay.
Can you tell us that? No, you're not gonna.
It's obvious.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if it is.
So. All right. So what do you do?
I'll say, I was an apothecary. And, say, Shamgar, can you reach those? I can't reach them.
We need to move.
You hear another scream.
Can we reach them? They're at the top. Can you get them?
Cornelius, you hear another. Sorry.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Medicine or
You
something.
hear another scream.
Can you lift me?
You guys don't hear it.
Lift me up. Lift me up. I'll
We
get 'em.
don't hear it at all.
You guys are kind of paying attention to the room, so
Okay.
and this one was kind of just out of your hearing.
Right.
But for you, it seems pretty clear.
Okay. And it's coming from that direction?
I'll just get a
You
lift.
can't tell exactly what direction it's coming from, but it does
reach
sound
it.
closer.
No, just lift me. I can get it. I got little hands. I'll pass them.
Could you? Just
Okay, you just reach. Okay, fine. You just reach them. And
We
I'll...
need to move.
Okay, let me grab the potions. We'll grab.
So you can't hear.
Grab
Okay.
these at the back.
So you're
Yeah,
okay.
so are there labels on
I
any
want
of
you
them?
to do an investigation
Yeah.
for finding potions.
18.
Okay, there's a lot of broken glass around there, some very old things. Some vials where you don't know what's inside. It's an odd color. It's an odd, and
Okay.
these are obviously ancient.
Yeah.
So who knows what the shelf life is?
My detect magic, which ones are magic and which ones aren't, and I'll just.
Okay,
They can't
so-
see those because I've cast detect magic, right?
So you see, yeah. So you see a bit of glow. You see to your right,
Yep.
an unobscured glow of a vial that's sitting on the shelf.
I'll grab that one.
And you see two more pinpricks that are almost barely seen, just because they're covered by other things.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the two. I'm gonna go towards the magic things and grab them.
Okay, the first one you pick up seems to be a swirl of black and white.
Okay.
Okay, the other two you pick up are green, and the other one is a very sludgy brown
Green and brown.
inside. Yeah. You feel like there might be more in there, but it's probably just buried.
Okay, so are there any labels on any of them?
No labels.
Can I tell what?
Long since gone.
Can I tell what any of them are?
Arcana.
Okay, I will continue my pursuit of the magic ones
Sure.
by trying to clear off shelves and
Okay.
search.
It's
for
a 13.
Okay. 13. The first one you think might be a potion of spider climb. Maybe. Again, who knows the shelf lives of these things?
That's the only one that I can figure out.
The
Like,
others,
as a
you
druid?
no idea.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna I'll open one up and give it a little sniff.
No.
And I'll
Alright,
put the lid back on.
So they are corked, and these corks are just crumbling as you take them out, right? But there's just enough left that you could stick it in. But if you open it again, you're not going to be able to cork
Alright.
it back up. But you take a smell; it smells rancid. So it's the
They're in the room
brown
right now,
one.
right?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
in there.
That's the brown
It's,
one?
it's the thick brown one that you smell, and it smells just awful.
We need to move.
Okay. I agree.
Another
we shouldn't be
stream.
here long.
Another screen.
Can I? Do I find any
Closer.
more potions?
Yeah.
Any more magic
It's closer.
amongst the
Yeah.
things?
Sorry.
Do I find any more potions amongst the things?
Well, you're looking through. Give me one more investigation check.
Okay, 14. No,
14?
sorry, 12.
12. Okay. You find one more. It's a bottle.
Okay.
Okay, and you do recognize this. It is healing.
Okay.
How many random ones can I grab in a few minutes? Can I grab, say, like 4 or 6 of them quickly and stick them in my thing?
He's right. We should go.
In my bag?
I'd say in one round you can grab like 5.
Shem, can you grab a few and we can go?
Yeah, how many can I grab?
Okay, so
Just
you
put 'em
grab
inside your,
another 5.
Loin.
Or how about this? Each of you roll a d10. That's how many bottles you grab.
Oh, yeah, girl.
yeah,
That's
good
better than
call,
5.
good call.
Maybe.
Find out. Oh, 10.
You shut
Okay,
your
3.
mouth.
Not kidding. 10.
That's a 0.
So going through, there's a lot of broken ones where you are. You
That's a
find
7.
3.
Okay.
Okay.
I got 7.
7. Okay. All right, and 10. Wow. Okay. 10, 7, 3. Okay. So make sure you have that written down.
Yeah.
Don't forget. All right. So you're urging them to move.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Okay.
agree. We. It feels creepy.
Okay. Crichton, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
Oh, that's not
Oh,
good.
no, that's not good.
You did.
Sorry. 14.
14. Okay.
You did.
All right. Nope. Okay.
Okay.
Something happened. You don't know what it is.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right, we'll come out and meet him. Like, hey, we got some
Potions.
things. No treasure though.
Okay, so you guys catch up?
Yeah, we're
yeah.
telling you.
Which direction should we go, right?
We need
Because
to
we're out
head
of
out
the
this
room.
area.
Just a second.
Yeah.
As you go to speak, you have no voice. You just open up your mouth and there's no.
What?
It was a bottle room.
We should stop talking. Are you trying to be quiet?
We should all be quiet.
With that, you hear a very familiar voice from up further down in the sewer, and I want you to say, "Come up here. It's okay."
Come up here, it's okay.
From down there.
Mhm.
Wait. So I'll look back at him. I want to look down the tunnel. I'll be echo. I'd wait to hear the echo.
No echo.
Okay.
There's no echo in the place at all?
It seems like
Amazing.
there's so much moisture. It's just dampening a
So-
lot of the sound.
So I'm trying to determine whether or not, and DeGraff would really do this. He would try to determine whether or not what he was saying was delayed.
Insight.
Did I hear it?
Okay.
Insight.
I heard it.
You heard it too.
We all heard it.
So
right?
All of you heard Greg's voice coming
is
from.
it clear
the sewer.
that everyone knows it wasn't me speaking that?
Ooh, nat
Everybody
20.
roll inside. Okay, so you know that was not.
Nat 20.
Okay.
No. What?
You know 100%.
12. 15.
100% beyond a shadow of the doubt, you know that the voice that came over there, even though it sounded exactly
this
like Crichton,
Okay.
it wasn't him.
Okay.
I got an 11.
I'm like, we need to move
11?
with
Okay.
this.
Yeah.
15.
So yeah, so I crouch down.
Are you continuing
behind,
in that direction where you
around-
heard it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're continuing in the direction.
We're continuing that way. It was coming back this
So
way.
I'm gonna hide behind Crichton as
Okay.
he moves forward.
All right. One person do a perception as you're moving forward.
15 plus. Sorry. 18.
There's a half-rotten body of a woman laying here
Oh,
in
dear.
the water.
Like this?
Oh, yeah, like that? Oh!
Like that. There you go. Perfect.
No, this is actually D&D.
Yeah.
D&D.
What D&D?
Wait, are we
Mhm.
playing that?
That's what we're playing.
Okay.
Half
Oh.
rotten body of a... And how rotten? I know you said half.
Yeah, like it.
But...
Is
I
it a
would
half
say,
a
like,
rotten
The
body?
top half or the
Another investigation roll if you want to find out.
Left side.
Okay, I'm going to circle around and take a look.
Okay.
14.
Yeah, that's good enough. So, given the conditions in here, it's a little hard to tell, but you think she's been here 3 weeks.
Is she dead?
Oh,
She's very dead.
Can I do?
I'm going to continue moving.
Can I just
Okay.
give
With
her a
haste.
slight
Alright.
poke with my quarterstaff? Just,
Once you get to about here,
I just
the
I'm gonna
walkway
search It's all water on the walls.
Are we sure she's dead and
So
she's
we can
not
just-
undead?
You know what you
It's
can
all
do?
water and walls.
Yeah, so just turn the walls
So
around.
I don't know if there's enough water tile there to do a full. So what we could do is just do
Well, I have
here.
this.
Let's keep.
No, I've got this.
Okay.
How long is it?
Let's just
Is
go
it a room
with
or is
this
it
one.
long?
Listen, just turn the walls around.
Yeah.
Long, yeah, we're turning
yeah.
the walls around. There you go.
Yeah,
All
Yes.
right.
Good call.
yeah, thanks.
Warden Forge.
Good wall.
Excellent.
The
Good wall.
pieces have backs on
Good
them.
wall. Well done. Well done. Good job.
I thought you meant it was.
Good
I
job.
thought you meant it opened up.
Jay.
into a
Good
room.
job, Dwarven Forge. Good
Yeah,
job.
that's
Well done.
all. Yeah,
All
my
right.
gosh. Oh my gosh, stop.
Very nice.
Oh my gosh, stop.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the walkway stops here, and it just gives way to water. Okay.
That's terrible.
So what do you do at this point?
Okay,
That doesn't look terrible. That looks terrifying.
yeah, that's what I meant. So I poke her with quarterstaff. I'm gonna just push her this way. She's
And this just
towards the edge.
this
I
just
wanna
goes
make
up,
sure she's not
and it's a
monster.
ceiling.
Well, yeah, because it's covered over
I'm so
from.
afraid right now.
I'm not trying to mutilate the body. I'm just trying to make sure it's not a secret monster.
Hey, how do we
Okay,
know?
so you poke the monster with your quarterstaff.
No, no.
Shamgar speaks.
You're-
Shamgar
you're-
speaks.
Apologies.
Shamgar, how do we know this isn't her voice being mimicked and screams?
It's really deep.
Is he?
It was.
Is there?
Are we sure this is Shamgar?
Maybe that's.
Is there enough handholds that I could scale the wall if I turn this corner and I?
am
Unfortunately,
getting
no, yeah, the
confused.
wall is quite slippery with whatever gunk is on it.
So I would imagine I couldn't.
It looks like
You're
you'd have
forcing
to.
us to go in the water. That's basically what's happening.
We should go back
It-
to
I
the
like
boat.
it. Okay.
It looks like that's what you'll have to do.
That'd be good, actually.
Remember
That's a
that
really
song
good
about
shot,
the
man.
raft?
That's a great shot.
Thank
Okay.
you.
I don't have one of those.
The raft
Um,
wouldn't fit very
wouldn't
well
fit?
in here anyway. Yeah.
I say we go to the
we
water
gotta go
and go in.
All right, go for it.
I say it because I know that's the only way to move forward.
Okay,
So
I'm
if
gonna
you guys go ahead.
take off my cloak, and wrap it up, and put it on my pack,
I'll jump
Okay.
and then I'll jump in.
Okay.
I'm gonna send Grag down.
Oh, you're an ass.
in. Fly down.
Trying to earn his trust.
That's a good idea, actually. Send him down.
Yeah.
All the way?
Well, yeah, I'll send him down the aisle, like down the sorry.
Does it continue
that was a
on?
circus.
Okay,
Um,
Greg. Greg, wisdom saving throw.
Oh, Greg, poor Greg. Let me just get his character sheet up here.
15.
15. All right. So, Greg felt like something just brushed his wing.
Greg, come back.
Okay.
Call him back.
You get the sense from the emotions coming from him
Yeah.
that he's suddenly startled.
Okay.
Is he gonna go back?
Yeah, he's gonna go back towards me.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay. Gentlemen, there is definitely something down that path.
All right. And Cornelius, I want you to.
Crichton?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Crichton. I was going to say.
I understand the mistake.
It's okay. Come this way. It's fine.
You
So
hear,
you say.
I hear myself. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. So
Come
everybody
this way, it's fine.
hears your voice coming from this direction.
So
I turn back. I go like it
it
wasn't
wasn't
me.
you. So I turn to him and go like, "Are you throwing your voice? That's a trick from a performer. I didn't know you performed. So, what is this?"
Shaking his head.
He must mean no.
He
Yes,
does that a lot, though.
he does that a lot. You're right. He shakes sideways, left and to right, all the time.
It's just crazy. It's like he never stops.
I'm super afraid. I'm not going down there.
I walk as close to the edge as I can,
Yeah.
and then I take off my pack and put it
Okay.
here. No, I don't. I guess I keep that stuff on. I don't know how that's gonna work. but you're gonna start this out.
You're totally gonna get on his shoulders, aren't you?
I dive into the water
All right.
and turn into a crocodile.
Okay. Yeah. Everything that is on your
Nicely
person is
done.
absorbed into the
We
form.
don't have a crocodile, do we?
Okay. Don't
Alligator?
do.
Don't have one of those
Oh.
either.
What?
Do you know what the difference is?
Yeah.
One you'll see in a while, and one you'll see later.
That's great.
Thank
okay.
you, Ryan.
For,
Thank you,
for
Ryan.
those, for those of you that are in the water is up to your waist. It is waist high. There's silt and mud at the bottom, so you feel like your feet are really sinking in. You have half movement while you're in there.
I'm still emboldened by the heroic spell.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'll
I
jump
guess
in
you'll
front.
be
It's only a minute though, isn't it?
It
barricaded.
is, but we haven't been here long, have we?
Oh, is it-
Well, grab a drake out
is
of
that the
the.
crocodile?
Yeah.
Oh, Drake. Yeah, good call. I will. Can I cast?
Use the gummy.
Do we still have them out?
What's a good one for the team? For Sham, I'm going to
You know, I don't have a
Play,
Drake ready, but we'll use
an inspiration,
a little
song of
bit.
inspiration.
Just in the meantime, just because I don't have one out.
You can pass me the
Ooh.
box.
So bad.
This one?
Don't want
I'm
animals
singing
in
a
it.
bardic inspiration song for Shamgar.
Okay.
Hey Shammy, don't get caught in the water. You should stay over the waterline. If you drown, that would be bad, and everyone here would be sad.
Impressive.
Inspiring.
Well done. Very nice.
Okay,
Okay. So that was inspiration?
well done. Inspiration.
Okay. 1d6?
What do you say?
1d6?
1d6 for you.
Okay. So you have a 1d6 inspiration die, which you can add to a roll. Yeah.
Okay, I am going to stealth.
Okay.
Shamgar, you're going first.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay.
Move quietly. So I'm gonna
All right.
stealth at half
Stealth?
distance.
Are you stealthing too?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
be right
Okay.
behind Sham.
So you're already at half movement in the sludge, so you'll be going quarter movement speed if sneaking as well.
Okay, and I am going to use my Path of the Kensei ability to make my ranged shots Kensei shots.
Okay.
Use an extra 1d4, and I have I have my staff in my left hand, and I have darts ready to.
Okay.
If things get hairy.
All right. You're moving forward.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move right at Shamgar's pace, at his shoulder, just
And
kitty
you're
corner.
sneaking?
This will be fun.
Yeah.
I'd like
Okay.
to
Did you
swim
both give
past
me your
them,
stealth yet?
No, we
Here,
didn't.
let's do the stealth.
Natural 20.
Excellent. Okay.
That's like my fourth tonight.
So
That's
you're
23.
basically like a crocodile in the water.
Okay.
You kind of dip
I like
down
it.
and you're just following
Did you look at
along.
crocodile?
Your nostrils
You have
right
it?
above the water.
Okay.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Okay.
So I
Still very good. You kind of like along with his cue, you kind of sink down as well, and you're moving forward. So
I'd like to swim past them though
okay,
and get ahead of them.
you can do that. There's enough room to go around them.
So wiggle.
So
How far do you wanna go?
movement?
What's your movement
I
on
can
your
move
crocodile?
30 feet swimming.
With your crocodile?
Yeah.
All right. So
that's-
your movement is normally 30. Okay, so quarter movement is like
Half movement, isn't it?
7 feet. Well,
Sneaking?
because you're already in
water?
difficult terrain.
Okay.
Then
20
it's going to be like
feet,
7 feet per round.
I get 40 feet of movement.
Okay,
But I stay behind him.
so
Yeah.
for you it's 10 feet
Okay.
because you're
And what do you-
sneaking
what do you
as
move?
well as
10
being
as
in,
well?
in
5, 10,
hazardous
10.
terrain.
Basically
Okay.
10.
So
And you're moving
you
your
guys,
full? 5, 10. Are you
Yeah, 30
stealthing?
feet. No, I'm under. Well,
You're just going
I'm
regular
under the
speed.
water.
So there are gators in the sewers, is what you're telling me. So okay, so you're using your full swim speed.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Okay, so you're going ahead 30 feet. Okay, when you reach about 15 feet, you notice the sound of
The
what
train.
sounds like a young woman sobbing, as well as the sound of Crichton sobbing.
That's normal.
Just these two
Oh, yeah.
voices, just
So,
sobbing in despair.
so have we ever just, from our experience, have we ever heard
just
Crichton sobbing ever
whimpers,
before?
whimpers and sobs.
Whimpers and sobs?
No, but you recognize, like, it's got the grit and timbre of his voice that
Yeah.
would you like you hear it and you think that sounds like if Crichton was
Like
just
if Crichton was crying.
whimpering and
That would be it.
sobbing.
Okay, well, I'm just swimming. If I see something that looks hostile, I'd like to bite it.
Okay. Roll perception.
Oh, gosh. No,
Oh.
I won't. Actually, remember what my perception modifier is.
Oh,
It's not gonna matter a
come
lot.
on.
Oh,
doing
that's
terribly
going to be
tonight.
a number 7.
You're doing so terribly. That is very true.
I don't know if you want yelling help me, but it's pretty
No,
creepy,
that works.
so I'm gonna leave it.
It works. Okay. Interesting. Okay. As you're moving through, you don't see anything, but you feel something graze your side. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Now, as a gnome, I get a advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
Do I get that yet?
Yes, you do. Wait, hold on. Just a second. A regular saving throw.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nat
Oh,
20.
he did indeed.
Excellent.
Plus
Okay.
5, 25.
Where are you
All right.
going, DeGraff?
I'm looking at you guys going down, but I'm not going down.
25.
Where's Greg?
So nothing?
He's
Just nothing?
with me.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So on that saving throw, you definitely feel this graze, and you know now that there's something in the water with you, and you know where it is.
May I attack it, sir?
Yes, you can go for it. You attack with disadvantage.
Screams of the
I'm
undead.
trying to find
That's a
where
song.
animals are.
Sounds like a song.
Sorry, I think it's. I've got to find this animal again under this thing.
Screams of the undead. Going through my head.
Keep going, please, while I find this.
What are you looking for?
My animals list.
Screams of the undead.
You lost crocodile?
Yeah, it's.
Pass him the monster's manual.
It's
No,
actually.
monster's manual. Should be under there somewhere. I'll find it for him.
I don't want to die.
All right. Monster manual.
Here.
All right. So you're taking an attack.
Yeah.
All right.
Except that it
Here.
sounds terrible to die.
Crocodile!
Crocodile.
I attack.
Okay. Attack with disadvantage.
What?
Crocodile.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Two of the same.
What is it that he felt?
So it's a 19
Felt
to
something
hit.
graze his side, and he knew where it was.
It's a 19 to hit.
Okay, 19 to hit with that's disadvantage.
Yep.
Oh, excellent.
And it's 11 damage. It needs to beat a DC 12 or it is grappled.
Ah, okay. All right.
It's 11 damage.
Good job, little gnome. I
Well
mean,
done.
alligator. Or
DC
crocodile.
12 of what? Dexterity?
I don't know actually. It just says DC 12.
Okay. That's probably strength. Oh, it beats it. Okay. All right. So you bite.
11 damage.
11 damage.
What do we see? What do we see? What is
And
it?
as you bite and thrash, you pull what looks like a skeletal child up
Oh,
out of the muck
I
in the
feel
water.
bad.
It's got rags on it. In its arm is a teddy bear. And instead of a
You have to have a teddy bear.
instead of a human skull, you see the skull of a cat.
What the?
Okay.
I was like, I'm sorry.
Actually, no, you can't talk to
Nevertheless, I try.
All right, everybody, roll initiative.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Okay, 15 for moi. No,
Okay.
Sorry, 18.
All right, so
Cocked?
we'll do that. Okay, 20 to 25.
Is it cocked? What do you think?
Yeah, because it would.
Yeah.
Okay, finally.
20 to 25. Anyone?
Oh, I get an advantage anyways on my
Initiative.
initiative.
15 to 20.
That'd be me with an 18.
16.
Selectly a child.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 10 to 15.
Is that what you got, Shanny?
No.
5 to 10.
I'm an 11.
You're an 11.
Apologies.
Okay. Okay.
I'm screwing around. For the first time in this game.
Mm-hmm.
5 to 10. Shannon, no. 0 to 5.
Oh!
What did you get?
Natural 1.
Oh.
Doesn't matter. You
Yeah,
still
but
get your
you still add your,
initiative bonus.
Get
your
your
initiative
initiative
bonus to
bonus.
it.
Okay, then
Plus
4.
4. Okay, that's good. All right. Interesting.
It's good.
So,
He died.
now I'm going to give a shout out to Dungeon Dad, Josiah. Thank you very, very much for your video on this creature. I'll reveal what the creature is after the session. But we were chatting, and he was cool with me using his version, so his design of it. So this is super exciting.
We'll put
I'll give you another plug at the end.
We'll put a URL in the comments for Dungeon
Okay.
Dad.
Yeah, we'll drop a URL for your channel, and I can give a URL for the actual video for this
Yeah,
thing too.
please.
All right, excellent. So you see this child, and even other elements of its body seems to be composed of found objects.
Ew.
But it is now above the water. First off, to Graph, go.
It's like a frightened child.
Your turn. Okay, Crichton, you're on deck.
I'm going to. I'm far back. Like I'm way far back.
Okay.
Right? And so I'm going to cast or rather, so I gave you the bardic inspiration. I don't want to do that. I'm just going to cast a true strike.
Okay.
And at the apparition or the skeleton, I'm trying to determine its defenses. So true strike is you point a finger at a target in range. Your magic grants you a brief insight into the target's defenses.
All right.
On your next turn, you gain an advantage on your first attack.
Okay. Is there a saving throw?
No.
Okay.
Roll against on your first attack. Roll against the target, provided that the spell hasn't ended, and it lasts 1 round.
Okay. All right. So you just automatically see the defenses?
Yep.
Okay. You know that it has a decent amount of armor to it, and you have to beat a 16. Okay, to hit it. It also looks like it's relatively weak. Okay. All right. You noticed when you bit it that it didn't seem to take as much damage as you would have expected when you bit it.
What?
You felt like you bit it harder than it seemed like you actually did.
Oh dear. That's not good.
Okay. Okay, so the Graph, you did True Strike to learn that? Okay. Are you communicating that to the rest?
I'm going to tell everyone, hey, she's very strong.
Okay. All right.
This is the kid, right?
Yeah.
This is the okay.
Well, it's pieces of kid.
Pieces of cat and kid and teddy bear.
It's a
All right.
Dragonsbane.
Okay. So that's it for your turn, the Graph?
Yes.
Yes. Crichton, you're
Stay where
next.
I am.
And then Cornelius after.
I have a clear shot.
Yes, you do.
I'm going to take it.
All right. With a ranged weapon?
Yes, I'm going to throw a dart.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 1.
Bum, bum, bum.
Okay, your hands are wet from the muck. As you throw the dart, it slips from your hand, it bounces off of a wall, and your pride is a little hurt.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you, gracious DM.
okay.
Thanks for not hitting me.
Cornelius, then Shamgar.
Attack with my teeth. Oh, it's a 12 to hit.
Okay, so you swing over to attack, and you do miss. It seems to just, in some ethereal way, just be right out of reach.
Yeah, but it was frightened by my attempt.
No.
Did you say that?
All right,
we're
are
not
you doing
hurting
anything
it?
else on your turn?
No, right?
What
I
else
don't
am
know.
I
Said that
to
it
do
means
on my
it's-
Or
turn?
you could move. You
Okay,
could
yeah.
Okay.
To do that.
But swimming past it would give an attack of opportunity, is that correct?
If you move out of its attack range.
Okay, I don't want to do that. I just want to move to its other side. Can I do that?
Yes,
there.
you can. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, that's all I want to do.
Okay. Wonderful. All right. Shankar.
All right. I'm gonna step up to it and enter a barbarian rage.
Okay. Okay. Make this attack with disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
With my great axe.
With your great axe.
It's gonna be washer.
Okay, so
Sorry, everybody.
so 19.
Okay, to hit with disadvantage.
Yeah, it was 11
Okay.
plus all the stuff.
Excellent.
Wow.
Right?
No,
How
not
much?
19. 18.
Okay, damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
5, but savage attacker trait.
Woo!
11
you get?
plus 2 for raging is 13 plus 5 of strength is 18.
You're
18
dangerous,
damage.
dude.
18 damage.
18.
Okay,
Shamgar
so
damage.
you strike hard and
Damage.
true.
Unleash the
Awesome.
savage.
Unleash the shamage.
Unleash the shamage. That's a t-shirt.
There's a
right there.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
There's a t-shirt.
Unleash the
Okay.
shamage.
Writing that
All right,
down.
you strike true, hitting right in the chest. But even then, it doesn't. It feels like the blade should have gone deeper, but it didn't. Yeah. So you did damage, but it just you felt like that was not as satisfying as I hoped, right? You know.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me return.
At this, it drops below the water. And Shamgar, give me a wisdom saving throw.
No.
Gladly.
No. That's terrible.
Natural 1.
Oh.
Plus 2.
That's still a 1. It was just initiative rolls where you can still add. Okay. So, with that, you feel the breath being drawn out of your body. You feel a small skeletal hand touching your skin and the breath just drawn out of your body. You have 2 levels of exhaustion and you're feeling extremely drowsy and fall asleep.
Fall asleep?
You fall asleep. So you go
Oh dear.
face,
In the water?
yeah, face down into the water.
Face
you are
down?
asleep with 2 levels of exhaustion.
Oh.
You can add conditions. You know how to add conditions?
Yeah.
So, can I see what happened to him? I'm just
Oh yeah,
trying
you,
to keep mine
you,
for my.
you saw it happen.
Okay.
You saw it happen.
Cool.
How do you?
Next.
How do you?
How long does your detect magic last?
Good question. I don't know.
It's probably just like a minute, right?
Yeah, I think it's a minute.
It's not very long. Okay, so it's been longer than a minute now. So your detect magic wouldn't be
Yes.
thrown anymore. Okay, all right. Okay, so it has dropped below the water. It touched you. You are now asleep with 2 levels of
Where's
exhaustion.
the creature?
It's below the water.
Oh dear.
Okay, so back up to the graph, and then Crichton.
I'm going to do healing word on
Okay.
him.
Okay.
So a creature of your choice that you can see within range regains hit points equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. The spell has no effect on undead or constructs. Well, it's him. He's not
Right.
undead.
He's not undead.
You're still not undead.
Right.
Just so you know.
But I haven't taken damage either.
I'm gonna. He
He
also.
hasn't taken damage.
He's also fallen under the water. Can you see him?
Well, he's on.
Is he
he's
floating?
Like floating.
Yeah,
Okay.
he told me I
Okay.
could see him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why I was
Okay. Good.
But you
So
haven't
he's
taken any
face
damage
down in the
either.
water though.
Yeah.
So maybe if you're walking by him, just
And
like
conditions, you have to have
Yeah.
something else to remove a condition. You can't just.
Right.
Or no, he's asleep, so you just have to wake him.
He's asleep face down in the water, and that's not waking him?
2 levels of exhaustion.
it's not waking him.
Wow, okay. I don't even know what to do. I'm
I'm going to jump into the water and pull him out.
That is the bravest thing you've done in 20 episodes.
So you jump into the water. How far back
I know,
are you?
and
just
amazing
right
because
there.
we're only in episode 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Including the 8
Um,
other streams.
Oh,
Can I?
You have half movement in this water because
Okay.
it's difficult terrain. So you can get there 15 feet, and you can pull his head. Are you just rolling him over?
Yeah,
I
I'm just
guess?
gonna roll
Okay.
him over. He's bigger than
Okay.
me, I think.
You roll him over. You see he's still breathing. He doesn't have a mouthful of gunk or anything.
Okay.
But it's a good thing you got to him when you did.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow. I give him mouth to mouth anyways.
There's no end in sight to this tunnel, right? It just keeps going.
You still only see the 20 feet with the mist and dark.
Just realized something. When it went in the water, we could have
Yeah.
attacked it, right?
When it went in the water, we could have attacked it.
Because like we were, me and Cornelius were next to it.
What's that? What's that then?
You could have tried, yeah.
Wait, what?
Probably have disadvantage trying to.
Well,
whose turn
okay,
is
yeah, you can do opportunity attacks with disadvantage. You and so Shamgar and
Okay.
Cornelius. Okay.
Oh yeah. Why disadvantage? He moved past me?
Hmm?
Why
This is-
disadvantage?
He went under the water, and
Yeah. And
He's giving you
tried
a
to get
But
me.
it's not just the under the water. There's
Alright, 14. It's the crocodile's voice.
Disadvantage though, right?
Oh, I'm a
Yeah.
crocodile.
oh,
So-
disadvantage? No.
with
Oh,
disadvantage.
advantage.
Oh,
Okay.
boy,
So
yeah.
you go to bite and you catch nothing.
9 to attack.
9.
9. You go to swing and catch nothing, and then it touches you, and then you go.
Okay. And I don't have rage anymore either.
Aye.
So, all right. So you're asleep, and 2 levels of exhaustion. Crichton and then Cornelius.
Okay. So forget stealth at this point. How far can I move without stealth? 20?
Half. So.
So I'm going to move 20 up. I'm going to move 20 up with my bow staff under the water ahead of me
Okay.
as I move
Trying to like.
and see if I can feel anything, yeah.
All right. Okay, so you came up this way.
Yeah.
Okay, and went over there.
Yeah.
All
And then
right.
poke in front of me.
Okay. Then give me investigation.
Natural freaking one.
Nothing.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
What do I get advantage on? Perception. I haven't been using that. 'Cause it
You've done
doesn't
pretty well so far.
indicate, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so nothing.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right.
All
then I'm
right.
going to use double movement and do it again.
Okay. So where are you going?
Straight.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to zigzag. 5, 10, 15, 20. Constantly kind of doing this
All right.
as I move.
So one more investigation.
5.
Nothing.
Okay.
All right. That's your turn then. Yeah. Your turn. Okay. Cornelius, and then unfortunately Shamgar, you're asleep.
I still get an action. No, I didn't because I moved
You
twice.
used it for your
Son
dash.
of a- I would have
16
ready
to hit?
action.
16 to hit. Where are you aiming?
Where is it?
It's gone.
It's under
Under
the
the
water.
Under the water.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
What do you mean it's just
Yeah.
gone?
Yeah.
Yeah, it went under the water.
Which
And you're not
direction?
sure where it is. So
But I was right beside it. Did it
Uh-huh.
move that way? Did
It-
it move away from me?
it went under the water. You had an attack of opportunity. You don't know where it is.
Do you remember
So
that creature?
I was
from
under the
Star
water
Wars?
with it. It went down.
The water is murky. You had your attack of opportunity, and if you
this
want,
one's
you
gone.
can use perception.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a regular perception roll.
Hey, this is an 18.
Okay.
Don't mind
No,
that.
nothing. No bonus to it.
I can. Oh, as an allocator? I don't think I have that.
Perception?
I don't know.
Or
Well, it's an with my 18. Like, will I need my modifier?
With your 18, you're good because I just rolled. So you can, with your sense of smell underwater, you can smell it.
Yeah.
And you know where it is. So roll an attack with disadvantage. It's right beside you.
Wow. We'll roll again.
I
That's
have
probably the high
Well,
one.
advantage it's disadvantage, then I mean
That's lower than my last one.
You could roll a one.
Yeah.
But
so,
can I use a luck point to re-roll it? I can, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
Two in
okay.
a row.
So
I rolled
that was
2
two fours in
fours.
a row.
That's
Okay.
a 6 to hit.
So you could smell it and you go to bite where you think it is, but it's not there. Okay. So Shamgar, unfortunately, you're asleep, so there's nothing you can do right now.
I'd like to spend my term dreaming.
Okay. What are you dreaming about? What does a Shamgar dream?
What is a Shamgar dream?
That's a question for the next interview, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess we'll see.
Okay. All right. Crichton,
Yes.
wisdom saving.
Oh,
Trying to be
man.
paid by not even a child.
I know by a not even child.
Pieces of animal.
Yeah.
That is a 15.
15. Okay. You feel a skeletal hand graze your skin, and you draw away.
Okay.
And you're okay, and you know where it is.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
It's right over there.
Who's this?
Me.
He zigzagged all the way over there.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, zigzagged all the way around over there. Okay. So you now know where it
It's
is.
beside me.
It's right beside you.
Okay.
You can't see it,
Oh,
but
buddy.
you know
Can you-
where it is.
Oh, buddy.
DeGraff, it's your turn.
Does anyone know where it is?
It's here.
Okay. Can I see it?
Oh, I can't speak.
It's
Oh,
under
yeah.
it's underwater.
Can I speak?
20,
I'd like to.
20. You can't see Crichton right now beyond the 20 foot.
Oh,
Yeah.
Even though
No,
I have
there's a
I have a torch.
mist
You know
with
what?
the haze.
With the torchlight, you can barely see it. You can see his silhouette.
But I can't speak,
Okay.
right?
so he
You
can
can't
go.
speak. So you see him point.
I
His
do this.
silhouette pointing down.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will. I don't even know if this is worth trying, but I'm gonna attempt to cast Bane
Okay.
on this
Alright,
direction.
we both have to do it.
Come on, guys.
Yes, we all did.
There you go.
You want to submit your clip from home?
Attack, saving throw, of charisma 14 is what it has to. What it has to do if I, and then it's
Okay,
so
charisma saving throw.
Yeah.
14.
yeah.
we
Whenever a
had a
target that
rest
fails the
class
saving throw makes an attack roll or saving throw before the end of the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract that number roll
It's the fight.
from
Yeah,
the
I
attack
think so.
roll or saving throw.
Sure you don't.
So take a d4 away. Basically, take a d4 away from its attack or saving throw in the future.
Okay, so it's next attack
Yeah.
or saving. Okay, all right.
We have not had a rest since we fought those.
I'm gonna say
Bugbears?
you guys had a rest on the rest of the trip.
Oh, okay. I like that. Long rest or short rest?
We'll say it's a long rest. So
Wow.
you guys
It's Christmas and Halloween at the same
Take a
time.
long
there
rest.
you go. It's Christmas.
Christoween.
Wow.
It's kind of like this.
Okay,
cat
so
child
who's up?
baby.
Okay,
Is
all
that
right.
me?
DeGraff just went, so Crichton, then Cornelius.
Very Halibus.
Yes.
Yes.
So I am going to attack it
All right.
with my staff.
Okay. Just the note that
Quarterstaff?
the whimpers and sobs are continuing around you.
Oh dear. Natural one.
Bum, 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 bum.
Come on,
Okay.
dude. 3 20s and 3
You
1s
need
in one
new
night.
dice.
With your staff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like this.
You go and you go with your staff. It gets
Yeah.
stuck in the mud. You miss it completely, and
Okay.
you're just tugging on it.
Okay.
And just know that you're gonna have to tug really hard.
Then I get a bonus unarmed attack.
Sure, want to roll?
Okay. With a different weapon.
You
because
lose
you're-
your arms.
Unarmed. I let go of it.
Unarmed.
It's stuck in the mud. I let go of it.
Yeah.
I kick downwards.
Okay.
Tis but
That
the
is a
stench.
20.
All right. So you get your foot out of the,
That was
the
a
mud
good-
and water, and you kick out and make contact. What's your damage?
You make
What's
that-
your damage, man?
You make that my text of it.
6.
Damage.
Okay, 6. All right.
And then I want to spend a key point and do
Alright.
flurry of blows.
So you strike, and it feels like you've hit it, but not as hard as you thought you
So flurry of blows.
Yeah, and that's 2 more unarmed. At this point, actually, I'm gonna retract. I'm gonna pop my claws, so it does slashing damage.
Well, snick.
Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. Sorry, it's bones. I'm gonna use my fists, and so I'm gonna come down with 2 shots into the thing. That is a 13. Which we know isn't enough. It is.
Yes.
Yeah, no. And a 10.
Yes.
No, 12, which is still not enough.
All
Okay.
right, so you fire out with 2 more shots and miss it.
Okay.
All right.
I do want to move. I can't move because it's right beside me. Never mind. I can, but I will.
It's up to you.
I choose not to.
Okay. Cornelius, and then. Sorry again, Shamgar. I know it's no fun being asleep when you're the fighter.
With my nose,
It's no fun for us.
can I smell where it's gone? With his flailing, can I feel that resonance in the water?
You know
To
where
know
it is
that it's
because
this way?
you saw him point to where it is.
Okay, so I go.
Yeah.
I go over to him.
Yeah.
Do I feel the same thing that he did when he hit it? That it's not quite
Yes.
penetrating?
Yeah, I told you.
Okay, so can I make a informed decision on where to attack from there?
Yes.
All right, I attack it.
Okay. Attack with disadvantage.
Oh, son of a gun.
You hear sobs and wailing.
Ooh, a 20 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
That does it. And I do 6 damage.
All right.
And if it's gotta be that DC 12 again, or it's grappled. Have you heard it yet?
You did?
Kicked it.
Oh. I didn't see that.
Okay.
It is grappled in.
Yeah!
Nice.
I growl.
Yeah.
He
You know
growls.
your bite didn't go very deep, but you've got a good clutch on it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Can I be holding it by its little cat head? I don't want to bite the little boy parts. I
So
want to bite
now-
the cat part.
We know where it is because we see the crocodile. It has it in its grasp. We can attack
Yeah,
it.
so you can
clearly?
see where it is. I'll put her back on the board.
Crocodile has a name, Joel.
Okay.
Cornelius.
Being this far ahead,
Yeah.
what do I see 20 feet in front of me? Still endless.
It continues.
Okay.
There's You see what looks like another corner coming
Okay.
up about there.
Okay. All right. Who's up?
Is it my turn?
It's me.
No, it's Sham.
It is. Yeah. So Shamgar, what are you dreaming now?
Somebody needs to wake him.
Can you do
I'm
something?
dreaming that I'm decapitating a
Slap
bunch of
him.
cats. Just through a
De-
field
decapitating-
frolicking.
It's like all the flowers are cats, and you're just mowing
need
them
him.
down, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that robot chicken with Anakin dreaming about being in the flowers, but he's the younglings. Anyway.
That's
Wait,
terrible.
I didn't want to go to dark places.
You
We'll
took
just
it.
move on. Okay, it's too late now. Okay,
Yeah.
so
That's impossible.
all right, wisdom saving throw.
Ah, we're all
No
gonna
problem.
die.
I'm a crocodile. Is it gonna have a crocodile voice? Sorry, don't tease the DM. Wisdom saving throw. So I get advantage on that. Thank the Lord.
Well,
because
you actually is a regular wisdom saving throw right now.
Great.
sobs and wailing
That's an at
continue.
one then.
Okay.
I did that.
All right. Okay. It's a nat 1.
Yeah.
Add 2 levels of exhaustion.
Oh my.
Okay. And you now, your jaw's loose, and you are asleep.
Okay.
She rolls out of your mouth into the water.
You're asleep now too?
I'm a sleeping crocodile.
Okay. So she rolls out into
My
the
speed is
water.
halved. That's okay. I'm asleep.
You get an attack of opportunity.
It's her turn.
And
It's not her turn.
And I don't get an attack of opportunity?
She's gone down under the water.
Yeah.
She's leaving your space.
Okay. I want to pull the glaive off my back,
Okay. The silver.
which I have called the glaive of the fallen.
Okay, that's the silver.
Yes.
Yeah.
The silvered glaive, and I only get a +2 with it because I am not proficient. That is an 18.
Hits.
Hits.
Damage.
Damage is 7 plus 2 is 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Does she take it all?
She does not.
Damn it.
However, as you pull the glaive back out of the water,
Yeah.
there are tatters
Yeah.
of clothing
Yeah.
and shards of bone.
Yeah. Oh.
I loosened them up for you.
The sobs and the wailing are more intense.
Oh dear.
Can I also take an opportunity attack?
No, because she's not passing through your space.
Passing me, okay. Right. Okay. How far am I? I'm far. Okay, I'll get Greg to attack with a sting.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
And Crichton, you're next.
3.
Jeez.
Okay.
Never mind.
So he swoops in, but misses.
Okay.
The sounds of the sobs and the wailing hit him and throw him off entirely.
Jerk face.
As he gets within about 10 feet, that's when he hears it. Just, he's not too sure where she is.
Right.
Okay. You still have an action in your turn.
You went all the way over here?
I still have an action?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he went all the way in. Yeah, he went all the way in. So I'm gonna call him back actually.
Okay. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, and I'm going to
Does he have enough movement to do that?
right?
He doesn't
Wake
have half
him.
movement. He can use full movement.
Oh,
just
he
fly.
can. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
So he's going back.
I'm gonna slap. Yeah, I'm gonna slap Shamgar in the back of the head.
What? The back of the head?
Well, because he's
Is his
looking.
face still
because-
under the water?
No, I pulled him out.
All right.
I pulled Shamgar out of the water.
Yeah.
And what? You're holding him like a baby?
Yes. Yes, I am. And I slap him upside the back of the head.
Oh my
So,
god.
wake up, Shamgar. We need you.
Okay, you slap him upside the back of the head. How hard are you doing this?
Like enough that it will damage him. Like I really slap him hard. Like if
roll
he loses a
1d4.
couple hit points.
Just like a punch in the back of the head? You're
Yeah.
missing some weird stuff, man.
That's 1.
Okay, you take 1 point of damage. Bludgeoning damage. Nothing.
Oh, come on, DM.
Out. Give me Arcana.
Arcana.
You just hurt a sleeping man.
22.
Okay, that's a magical sleep.
Okay.
Okay, so you know that it's going to take magic to dispel it.
I
So
don't have
with
it.
that roll,
I was
you
looking
know
through it.
that's something like a dispel magic or remove curse or something with some other kind of similar healing effect. Probably.
I'm so poorly equipped for this exact situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Maybe there are some smelling salts back at the apothecary.
Sorry,
Yeah.
the apothecary.
Okay.
I mean, you could always try just pouring potions down his throat. See
okay.
what works.
My turn.
If they're taken orally.
I'll give you a bonus action if you want to try it.
I'll do it.
Okay, so roll Arcana on the potions that you collected.
Okay. Okay. I got a 7.
He's got no idea.
Okay,
Just
so
cool.
you're looking through and you find a bright kind of forest green one that's got a nice shimmer to it.
Like
in
the one you
firelight.
have on you.
It's that one.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah,
like this
exactly.
right here.
Yeah.
And you feel pretty confident. I think this looks like it can help.
Oh dear.
Okay. So I'll do
I've
that.
heard a DM voice do that before.
It might help.
So I'll administer it to him. As in put it
Okay.
in his mouth, pour it down his mouth.
All right.
I open his jaw.
All right. So you
For those of you that just tuned in,
you pour it down his throat. Roll Constitution.
What did I
Constitution
do?
saving throw.
Okay.
Okay. This Constitution saving throw will decide what happens.
What?
That's not good.
11.
11.
Oh, come on, Shamgar. Don't
Okay.
you have an inspiration
Well,
die to
Your,
roll?
your eyes are flit open, but your stomach is like it. You've got like the worst gut rot. Like you had a really bad McFlurry, and
Okay. Okay.
you should
Right.
loincloth.
and
Yeah.
you shoot up, and immediately it's like you had Ipecac or something like that. You are
Oh,
awake,
no.
but
We're in a
you
sewer,
are
so-
unleashing
Yeah,
the
it's okay.
fury of whatever you have eaten in the
What's the distance on this?
Yes! Can I
That's
turn
a
around
very
and attack?
good question. It's a very good question. Let me roll the
Does
die.
it damage to Graf?
Okay, it only goes 1
Projectile.
foot. Yeah. I
What
know.
direction?
You know what? Let's roll that again. 1 foot. Okay,
Okay.
so
Wow.
it.
Double ones, that's like Creighton.
It's 11 feet.
What's going on there? Okay, so yeah, so you're just whatever direction you want to send it flying. Because you were laying down, I guess you got to kind of get up,
Yeah,
and it's
so-
already happening. When you get up,
Yeah, as soon as I lean forward, that direction.
Okay,
Just one
all right. It's just it seems to blend in with the water. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. But you're awake. You're awake. However, you still have 2 levels of exhaustion. Okay, so keep that in mind. It should tell you what the exhaustion does in your statuses. So just keep that in mind. When your turn comes around, maybe you can read that out so the audience knows. And on your next attack, you will have disadvantage, but just for that 1 turn. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
We're in
Good
a
job,
pickle,
Graf.
Shamgar.
Crichton, and then Cornelius. Well, I guess
Um,
Cornelius is still asleep. So
That was gross.
We'll find out what Crocodile's
Sorry.
dream.
All
I
right.
had to wake you
I
up.
am going to continue with the glaive because my bow staff is now back here, stuck in the mud.
Okay.
I'm going to move again. Do I know? Do you have any idea where that child moved to? Can I surmise where, in what
perception.
direction? I get advantage. That is a natural 20.
What is going
Okay.
on? You've
You-
definitely
Perception.
weighted
That is
these
23.
dice.
It's like you know exactly where she went.
Damn
it's like
straight,
every animal instinct in you, your monk training, everything in you says she's right there.
Love it.
Okay? And so you know that she
turn to
is
me.
right there.
Get her.
I barfed on her.
You barfed on her.
It didn't reach that far.
okay,
It's just a
can
fun-
I-
Sham barf.
Can I get to her?
You can move
Yeah,
20 feet, right?
The other, the
Five.
back.
Yeah, you can get to her.
Okay, so I get to her. And actually, you know what? I'm not going to be beside her because I have reach with my glaive.
Yeah, can you 10 foot?
So I'm going to do
Okay,
a
so-
strike
As
down.
soon as you get in
Yeah.
here, you
Yeah.
hear the wailing and the sobs
Oh,
again.
that's unfortunate.
Okay. So, but that's
T-shirt
you noticed
time.
it's as soon as you entered into that space, it's like they were just occupying that space.
Okay.
Pain.
Okay.
Occupying the space.
I am going to attack.
Please, Shamgar. I mean,
That is a 18.
hits.
Wow.
That is a 1, and this thing is how much? 1d10? Sorry. Glaive is 1d10. I like these 1d10 weapons. These are great. 4 plus 2 is 6 points.
All right.
Then I get a bonus unarmed strike. Do you want me to keep going?
Your unarmed strike has to come in closer to her, right?
Yeah, so I move and I do an unarmed strike.
Yeah.
That's 15.
Miss.
Damn it. Flurry of blows, 2 extra ones. That is a 17
Hits.
and a 15.
Okay.
So the
Second,
1
that
makes
one
it.
So 1 hits.
Just
So
4.
you come down with the glaive and
Yeah.
you strike across the back of her cat's skull, scratching it down. You see a
Okay.
chunk chip off. And spurred on by this, you move in, you kick past her head, but come down with an elbow into the back of her
Yeah,
head.
yeah.
And then miss with another,
Yeah.
like, just strike with your
Yeah, it's
hand.
10 points of damage.
So 10 points of damage on the unarmed strike.
On all of it.
On all of it, okay.
You miss with 2, right?
Yeah.
Dang it.
Okay. Alright. So, what do Crocodile Cornelius' dream?
Okay, so I'm back in Glavendal Grove, my hometown, and I'm juggling. I'm putting on a show for the people.
yeah.
We're in the forest, but it's actually not the forest. It's like cardboard cutouts of trees. Like the whole town is a set that's just for me to do a show. And as I'm juggling, it's actually, I thought it was pins, but when I start paying attention, it's the children of Glavendal Grove. So I'm like juggling the children, and then I lose
You're
one of them.
juggling them.
Yeah, but then I lose one, it doesn't come back down, so I start climbing the trees and I'm trying to find, like, where did he go? He's in the trees. But they're not even real trees,
Real
so how
trees.
could he get stuck up there, right?
Yeah.
So I'm climbing through the trees, I can't find the kids, and then I start building a go-kart with my uncle, but it's actually my boss, and we're making it out of Lego,
Yeah.
and we start driving it down through the forest, and I'm going
What's
towards
a
the
go-kart?
sea.
What's Lego? It doesn't make
Okay, anyways,
It's good.
yeah, and then I went back
Excellent.
because I smelled vomit.
Unleash the Shambarf!
The sham barf.
Gross.
Shamgar.
That's my dream.
Okay. This attack will have disadvantage, just so you know.
Yeah, so 2 levels of exhaustion, disadvantage on ability checks, and speed is halved.
Okay, so in that case, you'll be moving at a quarter of your speed at this time.
Okay.
Good news is, she's much closer to you. You can get to her in your movement.
Okay. I will do, Satch. And I think it's fair to say he's angry again.
Yep, okay, so...
Enters rage.
Okay. New rage.
So I'll attack again, but with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
That's a fun number.
That's a
Okay.
better number.
So
Nice.
12.
It is a miss. So you come
She's
down,
very
and she
difficult to
just
beat.
like kind of deftly, kind of like slowly moves back and right in front of her face. So you know you felt like you were close, but it's just a miss. She moves. Sorry, she moves forward again. Give me a wisdom saving throw, sir.
Wisdom.
No! He can't go down again, DM. That's against the laws of DMing.
I think that is.
No, you're right.
It's better than he just picks on one
8.
guy.
8. Okay. All right. So
guessing
she
it's-
touches you, but you don't feel sleepy this time. And then she continues past. Use an opportunity attack.
Yeah. With
Okay.
regular?
But as you go like,
It's gonna be so
You got
much
no
worse.
voice.
It's gotta be.
Okay.
She's.
I mean, he doesn't talk much anyway.
Yeah. But
yeah. So it's not really gonna
what
make
he
a difference.
says is
It just
important.
means that you're like instead of a right.
Yeah. So that
It's not as fun.
is it a regular roll for an opportunity attack?
It do a disadvantage on this
Aw,
opportunity attack.
yes.
You're
It is
hearing
not as-
the wails and the sobs.
Just
Oh,
wheels.
the whales and the
Yeah.
sobs. Alright. The next one is.
Like,
16.
It's very late.
16. Okay, that's a hit. What's your damage?
What's your damage, man? Come on, Shamgar, do this for us.
I need. I'm very hungry.
It's 12
I
damage.
just
All right.
In my belly. We're doing this, right?
Okay.
Facing this way.
You hit her, and it feels like you got a really good hit in. Again, it feels like it should have done more damage, but you can see like she's starting to crumble and fall apart as she's moving towards DeGraff.
Okay, I'm going to charm person. Ah! She's not a person, but I'm okay. You know what? No, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna attack her with my rapier. Wit and no, just kidding. And no, I'm going to actually attack her with my rapier.
Okay.
So please.
it's good. It's a good one.
A good one?
It's a good two.
So, well, it's a 2 plus the 2. Actually, no, it's a -2. So it's actually a 0.
Ah, unnatural 0.
What? How do you have a -2 to hit?
Okay. Is it strength?
Yeah, strength -2.
All right.
So I have a 0. So how does one
All right. So
go about worse than a crit?
So
Worse than the worst.
you raise your rapier, and you just kind of like you feel like you're gonna do it, but like you just end up doing like a
Okay.
Oh my
right.
gosh.
So like you
Yeah.
just like you're like oh I did it, but you realize you didn't hit anything. You're like ah crap.
Okay. Never gonna do that
I've been
again.
braver before. Yeah. So it didn't really,
Okay.
didn't really do anything. But you went right up to her. Or
Yeah.
you're right beside her anyway.
Yeah, I am,
okay.
yeah.
I remember you can still use Greg.
Oh yeah, Greg. So Greg is going to attack
Okay.
and sting attack.
Okay.
Okay. He's got a 15.
It's a miss.
Oh yeah, that's a miss.
Just misses. Just
Oh,
misses.
yeah, that's
So his tail whips right past the side of it.
Ugh.
Okay. All right. Crichton.
Crichton, do something.
Can I try? Will it take an action to free my quarterstaff?
Yes.
I don't like that answer. Okay, I'm just gonna roll up on her again. Try and hit with the glaive.
Okay.
Come on.
I don't like you.
And then I get a bonus unarmed strike. That's 13 plus
wailing,
5. 18?
Sorry, with that last hit, the wailing and the sobs have stopped. So what was that? So
18.
18. It's a hit.
Yeah. That
Damage.
is 5 points of damage. And I am going to do Flurry of Blows once again. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do Flurry of Blows once again.
Okay. All right. So that was with the glaive.
What's that, sorry?
That last hit was with the glaive.
Yeah.
Okay. You strike.
No, that wasn't with the glaive. That was with the fist,
Oh, I see. Okay.
unarmed.
As you punch,
Yeah.
you catch it across her shoulder,
Yeah.
and one arm falls off.
Ooh.
Okay.
Disarmed her.
Completely disarmed.
That was really good. That was really
Not
good.
completely disarmed, but
That was good. Natural 1 on the first one, and a 15 on the second one.
okay. All right. So something kind of tweaks in your shoulder as you go for a punch, and,
Yeah.
and you just completely go wild. The 15, you just miss. You're coming back, and you would have hit if only her
Yeah.
arm was still there.
Yeah. Get it.
Yes. Cornelius's dreams.
Okay, so I'm dreaming that I'm a crocodile again. And I'm swimming down the this thing. I'm swimming as fast as I can.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden it breaks out into open waters, and I'm no longer the crocodile. I'm swimming away from the crocodile, and I'm swimming towards the ship. And I'm swimming as fast as I can, trying to get rescued by the ship, while the crocodile's chasing me. But as I look back, it's not the crocodile. It's actually my lover from Glyvendale Grove. And I look back, and she's chasing me, and she's followed by her child, our child.
Mm-hmm.
And our child is now an adult, and it's carrying a baby.
6 seconds.
And they're chasing me, and the child's starting to sink with its mother, and my lover has to go back and stop chasing me while I swim towards the boat.
Crazy dreams.
Yeah.
Awesome. Shamgar.
All right.
Ryan
Ryan
fell asleep on the keyboard.
What is the producer dreaming about?
I heard him go, oh shit!
You said that the wailing has stopped.
The wailing is stopped. There's no longer disadvantage on attacks.
All right.
That was
I will attack
The best.
with my axe.
Okay.
Put that up again.
15.
Okay. It's just miss.
Just a
Awesome.
miss.
Yeah. So, whoosh, just misses her. And with that, you hear your own voice speak to you. Why are you trying to hurt me?
No, that's the worst. Shouldn't have touched this.
I am the one who heard that? Or
no,
no,
everybody would have heard it. It's in your
She
voice.
said what?
Okay.
Why are you trying to hurt me? He's in his voice to him. Yeah.
Wow, that's creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know.
That's
Oh man. Okay.
that is effed.
DeGraff, wisdom saving throw.
Oh my goodness, I'm so good at this. Yeah, here we go.
Use your wisdom to grab.
Is that a 1?
Yes.
We're
See,
the
are you
worst
kidding me?
party.
That's 3. Okay. All right.
You're the worst party ever.
So Sentinels on the storm.
Two levels of exhaustion, and then you fall asleep.
No,
Yeah.
he did that.
He
You're
did do
regurgitating
that.
old storyline.
It's just
Use
okay.
this one
So
already.
you fall asleep.
Might
Your-
have to
Your
regurgitate
face
some
is
old
sideways in the water, and gunk is seeping into your
Is it
nose
his
and
vomit
starting
that's
to
in his
seep into
face?
your cheek.
So do I taste
I'm
any of
the
his
one-
vomit from his previous?
I mean, you don't like consciously taste
right,
it.
but it's in there.
But
You
it's
will when you
there.
wake up.
Right.
There's
okay.
gonna be
He
little
threw
bits of
up
hot
a
dog on
lot.
your face.
He threw up a lot. Gross, dude.
It's gonna be muesli
Okay.
and diced carrots all over.
What is okay? Very, very, very fast. What is DeGraff
Even
doing?
eat carrots.
Super
Okay.
fast.
He dreams about the fact that he hasn't had this type of carrot in a long time.
Amazing.
Yeah,
that's
that's it.
so good.
Yeah.
All right, Crichton.
Oh gosh. I say block it in so it can't escape. And then I'm going to attack it again with the glaive.
Okay.
13. That's not enough. That's not going to be enough either.
Oh my gosh.
That's a 14, and then I'm going to use Flurry of Blows again.
You guys are magic. You can't dispel this.
We're all dead.
No.
Yeah, I agree.
All misses.
But whoever
Unreal.
saw
Okay.
you use the potion on me.
But if I used, sorry, one sec. As my can't say weapon, I'm gonna agile parry. If I make an unarmed strike as part of the attack action on your turn, holding can't say weapon, I gain +2 bonus till the end of my next turn. Start of my next turn.
That's from
Plus
like
2.
an attack.
Yeah. If I use an
So
unarmed
like
strike.
to AC, like bonus to AC.
Yeah. I got +2 bonus to AC.
Okay, excellent. Keep in mind, you still have your bardic inspiration. Okay, so I forgot about that. And
He's got 1d6 times. Yeah.
okay, so as you're attacking, it says miss. But like with each miss, you feel this focus building inside of you. Like there's this one good hit that's ready to come. You're just waiting for it to strike. All right. And Cornelius, super short dream.
I make it to the boat. I look back. My lover and her child and her child are swimming back to the shore.
Shamgar.
Okay.
I'm really glad I can hold my.
Am
boat
I
for
able
15
to
minutes
pull
as an alligator.
Graph's face out of the water as a bonus action?
Yeah, I'll give it to you as a free action.
You can also hold it under as a bonus.
That'll be a full action.
Okay. I will.
It's a full action.
He's full of a lot of hot air. You got to put more energy.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Okay.
Love
I
you,
get
buddy.
it. I get it.
I'm gonna move just to this side
Since you need it.
of things, and just to get him out and not drowning.
Okay, so you pull him out with a free action. Okay.
And now I will attack with the axe.
Come on, Shamgar.
All right.
You
23.
Yes.
That's an absolute hit.
Finally,
It's a critical hit. I think double.
that'll
I'm
make
just kidding. It wasn't. I want it to be.
You're cheating.
I am.
Don't cheat at this game.
But there's
16. Damage.
nice.
Shamage.
Yeah, shamage.
All right. With the most silent scream you've ever given, all the aggression comes out.
It actually worked. I'm afraid.
Describe how you kill it.
Wow.
Someone had to.
I know. I wanted to say the line, but it's somebody else's.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh.
All right. So, I'm just coming straight down from above, and
Death
right
from above.
between the cat ears, which I guess it's a skull, so it doesn't have ears. Maybe it does.
Maybe it does. I don't know.
I mean, I'm scrapping so.
Yeah.
Cat anatomy. Who knows?
Academy.
Anatomy.
Anatomy.
And so I go all the way down. The axe is on the ground, and it's silence. No one knows what's happened.
Yeah.
Even the creature is sort of confused until finally the face is like.
Oh, nice.
And then the one half falls to the ground, and the other falls the other way but leans up against the wall.
And the
Okay.
split
Right.
Very
in
good.
the middle, like
Very good.
that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody that's asleep, you'll wake up in an hour, but that's the end of today's
Obviously.
session.
Yay! So
That was a long one.
So
Thanks,
it-
guys.
It was. I was planning on having it done for 10:30. That was an Attic Whisperer. Again, it's Dungeon Dad.
Do you know the URL quick so Ryan can put it in, or Rebecca Ryan can put it in the chat? Okay, while you're doing that, let me do other stuff. Okay, again, end of this month, we're at PAX. Make sure that you check us out there if you can. Really excited to meet anybody. Don't hesitate to come check out the master classes that we're having. We're doing 2 a day with Holly Conrad and Rudy Rutenberg and V from the Crafty Muse and a bunch of others. So definitely check us out then. Check out episode 4 of the Beholder series on YouTube. Make sure to do that. Join the Realm to get episode 5, which will be coming out in a little while. As well, if you want to ask questions and stuff on a weekly basis and get access to exclusive content, head over to our website at www.realmsmith.tv. Become a member of the Realm and check out our monthly crates, which you only have about 2 weeks.
Can I add one thing
Yeah,
after you're done?
to order the November crate, which is Dungeon Crawl, written by that gentleman at the end of the table. We're really
Dungeon
excited
Crawl.
about.
Cool one.
Go ahead and I'll continue.
I'm thinking about. Haven't done it yet, but I'm looking for whether or not people would be interested in it in a DeGraff Hoolsby Twitch charity concert.
Oh wow.
So live charity concert for a charity that we choose as a team on Twitch, but animated like we did earlier tonight. So it wouldn't be me; it'd be the animation of DeGraff.
Yeah. So if you guys are interested,
if you're interested, leave a comment in the messages or whatever, and yeah,
that's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then also next week, Sentinels of the Storm, 7:30 a week today. Check us out on Twitch. On Twitter and Facebook and Instagram at Realmsmith TV and YouTube at Realmsmith. And then winner, how many shares do we have?
We have
19
shares with 7 public.
Okay, so I'm rolling a D8. And then you'll tell me, Ryan?
I will.
This is for a WizKids prize pack.
Excellent.
All our prize packs are waiting to go out. Thanks, Canada Post. It's a 3.
Alex King.
Alex King, if you are still on, you are the winner of a WizKids prize pack. We will send that out to you as soon as we possibly can. And if you're not on, we will message you to get your address. But congrats, Alex. We'll see you guys in a week at Sentinels of the Storm. Peace out. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Good session. Woo-hoo-hoo! I'm going to keep clapping so we're out.
Yeah, so